Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Come in, come in. Sit down. Grab a seat. Get comfy. Hey, Allie. How's it going, babe?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, 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 good. We were
And
all worried about you over there at your 8:05 show.
that was from yesterday when I posted that pre-recorded video. I scheduled it at the wrong time at first. I deleted it on StreamYard, but I didn't delete it right because it was still on YouTube and not in YouTube Studio. So I had no idea that it was going on at all. And then I was like, oh no, I felt really bad. So you were probably like, hello, what are you doing? We have a roast.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
just thought maybe you had a quickie that you wanted to play really quick, and so I was like, "Well, that's a whole hour, but for 55 minutes, like, you can do a lot in 55 minutes, you know?"
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. You're
I'm sorry,
naked
you
again,
guys.
though, your little avatar is not showing. It was earlier, and then now it's not, it's weird.
It
I
is
don't know
so weird.
I don't know why StreamYard's doing that.
I'll change it in a second when
Okay.
at your hellos and everything.
Alright, so let's see who we got in here tonight. Lots of good peeps. Hi, Connie. Hey, Lizzie. Preschool Granny. AJ. Nana Banana. Renee. K Braze. C Star. Hello. Hello, Nadine. Good to see everyone. Let me see. There's my thing. Carol. Deb. I said this. Hi, C Star. I can't remember if I said hi or not. Jane Doe. Lioness. Adrian. Brandy. I know. Riddler, hello, Mama Stone, Maria. Hi, everyone. Good to see you guys. I can't read this one. Um, hi. This intro fire reminds me of Norcos. I can't say her name, but hi, welcome in and thank you. Spicy Sugar, good to see you. May May. Let's see. Mama Stone, Mrs. O. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I got everybody. Ramblin' Rome. I think so. Cement shoes. Hello. Hey Al. Let's see. Let's see. Um, Mama Miller, Purple People Eater. Hello. Lavender Blue. Glow Bug. Welcome. All right. Hi. Okay, so this is the last night. Hi, Amelia Sparkles. Hey, RJ Mercy. There she is. Okay. Hi, Nikki Rex. Long time no see, babe.
Oh,
Always pleasure.
yes, love Nikki. Don't get
Me
to see her much.
too. I know. It's rare, but it's a good day when we do. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have my PayPal and Cash App pinned at the top. It's the last day for the prom dress, and we're going to go shopping tomorrow after school. So any and every little bit helps. I know it's a big ask. Don't feel obligated. It's cool. I'll figure it out. But I just thought I'd put it out there just in case you felt like sending a super chat instead of a super chat or a super sticker. Would you just consider giving to the PayPal or the Cash App? Me and Minnie Bendy greatly appreciate it. Her prom theme is are y'all ready? Midnight Masquerade Ball. So I have no idea what that means. Yes, I think so, Crystal. I think. Oh, let me see. Yes, it did. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, Midnight Masquerade Ball. But she said that the colors of the decorations are like yellow and green, which is Mardi Gras. But she wants like something burgundy. She knows she just doesn't want to do black. That's the only thing, which is interesting to me because she always has liked black.
Mm,
So, yeah. Anyway,
it's such a fun time, and
I know I'm so excited. I can't wait to do her hair and stuff.
yeah.
I'm going to give her a mani and a pedi, which I used to do when she was little, and it'll be fun to do it again. So, yes. So, hey Angie, good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, I appreciate the compliment that my intro is looks professional because I worked real hard on that thing. I sure did. And I tried to make it less I don't know. I will. I'm gonna take pictures of and I will find a way to show you guys the pictures. "Hey, Crime Curious," with but still keep her anonymity because, YouTube is crazy. I trust all y'all, but, I know
Hey,
y'all. The rest of these, I don't know all of the YouTubes. You know how it is.
I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna need like 2 minutes, but I'm trying to do a fever check. Remember what we were talking about last?
Yes. Mhm.
And because he is a little bit,
I
so
told you.
hmm so that's normal though.
Yeah, it's just a little if it's a low grade fever like 99, that's just because so much of the surface, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
It's part of it. But as long as and 99, nothing higher than that.
Okay.
Give 'em a little Tylenol.
Up on the forehead, but in the ear, it was like 101. I'm gonna have to check it again and get some medicine. I'll be right back.
Okay, babe. All right. All right. So, tonight, what I thought we would do is, yes, Leticia can write him a doctor's note. Um, what I thought we would do tonight is go through the various stories that one Leticia Samara. Let's see. Let me think of all of her names. Let's see. Leticia, Maria Sanchez, Lil Lucia, Jasper, Patrick, Justice, or those Taylor. I don't even know I can't even remember all of her alters now. Jasmine, Harmony, Stauch, uh, gave all the various stories in her interviews with Dr. Torres. So we're just gonna watch some of that stuff. Just keep it light because tomorrow's the trial, and I feel like the prosecution is likely to rest their case in chief. I think probably by lunch tomorrow. And then so yeah, so I think they'll start probably Tuesday afternoon after lunch. So, yeah, that way we can remember all of her lies and her ridiculousness. I just don't have patience for her at all, you guys. And I want to say to anybody who's new to the channel, I want to explain just briefly what um the roast is, okay? I'm making fun of Leticia and Leticia alone, not what she did, not her crime, because what she did is not funny. It is the audacity that she carries around with her and the entitlement that she carries around with her that she first of all, that she had the nerve to commit this crime in the first place. And then to add insult to injury, the misdirection of the investigation from the beginning, the gaslighting, the lying, the malingering, the feigning, all of it. That is what I'm commenting on. Her, not her crime. And certainly I'm not making light of it. And but her lies are completely and totally ridiculous. And I know that she thinks that she is the smartest person in every room, and that may be true if she's alone in the room, but that's the only way that she's the smartest person in the room all the time. And you know I just can't believe the nerve of her, the things that she has to say, the things that she says as if they're going to be accepted, like anybody would believe them. It just drives me insane. So, let me get down to where I need to be and find it. Um, let's see. Let's start here. This is where she's going to talk about and name her altars. It's completely ridiculous. It's oh no, Elizabeth, don't you be upset about foul language. She just drives me absolutely batty, and I just have no patience for her, and I'm disgusted by her. But I know that what we have coming up next is going to be difficult because I don't know everything that the defense is going to put up for their case, but I know that for sure one of the things that they are putting up is Dr. Lewis. And I am most interested in those interviews that she did with Dr. Lewis, particularly because they're going to be they were filmed, right? They were taped. I don't even know how to say it, videoed. There's video evidence, and, I know that the prosecutor, when he was talking to, Dr. Torres, alluded to these and potentially playing them. They both sides have them, so we'll see. But, for sure, Dr. Lewis has got to have to put some of those up, and I cannot fathom what she would see or hear from Leticia that would come anywhere in the vicinity of being truthful and that she actually has dissociative identity disorder. So and I know it's going to drive, we're all going to be rolling our eyes. So I figure let's lighten it up a little, have a little levity, and make fun of this lady while we can.
Yeah, well, we can. Okay, I'm back. And sorry, I get panicky. And I should,
Is everything okay though?
yeah. And I mean,
Okay.
it was 99.5, but 101 in the air. But, like, I didn't even expect it. I just went to give him a kiss and his head felt hot. And then I thought about what you said and I was like, oh God, I need to get a thermometer. But we're
Is he
good.
under the covers?
No, he's on the computer. Just he said he
Okay.
feels fine. So
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, he'll just keep an eye on him. I think he's gonna be just fine, but I know you worry, but just keep an eye on him.
yeah, and I'm glad that you told me that because I feel a little bit better expecting that. And yeah, I'm sorry that I did not so mean to do that. Like right as we started, it just happened. That I gave him a kiss and he felt hot, and I was like, oh shit, and my nerves started like, you know how it
I
is.
know. I know. I know.
So I'm excited for you to make me
Okay.
laugh a little bit. I need it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, well, I mean, I use lady in the loosest terms. And as far as Dr. Lewis, listen, I don't want to take away from her. I do think that some of her theories about um, mental health and stuff like that are a little disjointed. But to be fair to her, that she might have expounded more on her theories and explained it better. But a documentary only has so much time, and so they edit together, and it's just an overview, really. I just don't think that it's not that I don't believe in dissociative identity disorder. It's that I don't believe that Leticia uh, has dissociative identity disorder. I think she's full of shit and evil. So,
Yeah, I do too.
oh,
It's really interesting about like when you learn that a lot of mental illness have will cause identity issues,
mhm.
and no wonder that kids, I don't know, that things are the way they are and people are, it's such a topic. And also, no, I don't know, I'm not so, it's just crazy to think about the way that other mental health things can cause identity issues like border.
Yes, she absolutely has borderline personality disorder. I mean, she's, she's the
So
worst.
oh,
You're breaking up a little bit, babe.
okay, yeah, I lost you for a second, but is that better now? I can hear you now,
Yes.
but okay.
Yes. She's absolutely full of shit. And Pepper, oh wait, I highlighted the wrong one. I and thank you to the people who just sent me PayPal for little mini Bendy Lou's prom. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think that Dr. Lewis is credible. I think that she's done an incredible amount of research. I think that She is I think she's incredibly intelligent, and I think that, um, her some of her theories on what causes somebody to be a one-time killer or even a serial killer are interesting. Like there's a huge debate amongst you know scientists, psychologists, psychiatrists, whether it is a nature versus nurture. Are people born evil? Or I suspect, I suspect that it's a combination of both. I think there is something that is predetermined when the baby is developing and the brain is developing, that if the right switches are flicked by their environment, then it opens the doorway for them to commit these types of crimes. I think it's a little bit of both because how
Agree.
could it not be? If it
Yep.
was all nurture, right, then everybody who had ever been horrifically and horribly abused as a child would then grow up and be violent and be a killer, but that's not what happens. So it cannot be simply nurture, and it can't also be nature all the way because there are people who are serial killers who don't have the trauma and abuse and stuff, that they don't all share that in common. So it can't be one or the other. And I would suspect that it is, like many things, a combination of both. And, you know,
Yep, I agree. There's no way it's not a combination of both. That's the only thing that would make sense.
exactly. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. And yes, she is allergic to the truth, breaks out in a rash of lies, and spins the story into something that benefits her perpetual victimhood bullshit. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, she hates the word story. It is a story and it is a spin, and she's the one who spins the most. In fact, I don't even know how. I've never in my entire livelong life, in all the days that I've been following true crime before I ever even had a channel, back in the day when I used to watch Dateline and 2020 and 48 Hours with my mom when I was just a little Jen Lou, and I've never heard anybody be able to do it that many hours in a row. Just all the, you know, constantly, 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 never
Yeah.
taking a breath to even think. Even Sarah Boone, for Pete's sake,
Yep.
paused a minute before she would answer a lot of some of the questions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she really doesn't slow down, but that's why, I mean, her stories are so nowhere near believable, even not at all, not even slightly. When she said, like, I kept hearing the alarm would say, or she says the alarm kept saying fire, fire, fire. All I heard was liar, liar, liar.
When the way she was saying it too, you know what it reminded me? It reminded me of Hotel Transylvania. Fire bad, remember?
Oh, boy.
That's what it reminded me. Fire bad. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
One last time before we start. Are y'all ready? I've got to get a word from our sponsor real quick.
And Kai, when you're on Jen Lou's channel, what do you do with the like button?
Smash, smash, smash! Yeah.
The face he's making, like it shows right before it ends, like this.
Yes. Yes, that is clipped in the perfect way. And also here's what we all think of.
They're so cute.
There's Leticia.
Don't that look like a Furby in a way, like the
Does.
gremlin?
It does. It does. That's when the Gremlins went to New York. That, and they cloned them. They made
See, we
more of them.
I've only seen the first one, and I just watched it like a year or two ago. Bentley, he has like an obsession with scary movies, scary dolls, and one of them that he got was like a gremlin. So then we watched the movie. I hadn't seen it when I was younger, like because I was too young, I guess, when it came out. But yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Muffin Top? Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. So that one, I like Gizmo too. Do y'all know that Howie Mandel is Gizmo's voice?
No, I didn't know.
That's who the voice of Gizmo is. But yeah, in Gremlins 2, they're in New York. And Billy and Kate are in New York. And then they, spill water, and that one that that one is one of the Mugwais that was after Gizmo had water spilt on him, and she accidentally brought him home, and he's all hopped up on Twinkies. That's why he's acting like that. But it's not Gizmo, it's one of his Mugwai brothers, All right, so here we go. Are we ready?
Yep, we ready. Are you ready to deal with Leticia?
Yes. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, here we go. This is where she's going to talk about all of her altars.
Oh, Jesus.
Different personalities. Yeah, could you tell us more about them? Creating different personalities. Yeah, could you tell us more about them? So, I wasn't allowed to go to people's houses in the night, or I was scared to let people come to my house and spend the night because I didn't ever know if he was going to have like an episode. Like when you have like episodes, we have to like run into the car and drive around till he passed out and sleep, and then sneak back in the house. So I didn't ever know like if I had friends stay over the weekend. Like I didn't want them to be exposed to that, because people pick on in school, people pick on So that around the time I was like 10 or 11, I just started like almost like being able to like take myself out of the situation and let another part of me be the one get molested. And that was when I came up with Harmony. And Harmony can like tell you about the beef and dip. I try not to do it because I've stored it in a place far away. You know what I mean? But so I started let Harmony be the one be molested and not me. Because that way, if my friends ever ask me, like, why come you can't come over? I could create like a perfect picture in my world that you can come over one day, it'll be great, we'll do this, we'll play ball, we'll hang out. I didn't want them to go to that world where they had to know, like, who's going to be always getting molested, because my friends would have been like their moms and stuff like that would have been like, you need to tell somebody. You need to.
Okay, I'm going to have to stop right here, right off the bat. This is what I find interesting about Leticia. This isn't the way that okay, I've told you guys the young Jen Lu stories, right? When I was in catechism, and how hearing that God sees everything, how that really messed with me, and what a 9-year-old thinks, which would be, is he watching me poop? Is he watching me shower? Hey, thank you, Lori. I appreciate that very much. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Okay, that's how 9-year-olds think. All right. That is how 9-year-olds think. Not like this. That I would be worried that if I said that to
I think her mic came out. Sometimes that happens. She'll be right back. Or no, maybe it didn't, because I see the...
I don't know why that keeps happening. It's driving me nuts. But anyway, that is the way that is not the way a 9-year-old thinks, Leticia. I mean, this is the other thing. So I want to say this because I want to make this very clear. I don't know what Leticia's childhood was like. Okay. Do I think that maybe she had some trauma? Probably. Yeah, probably. Do I think there was dysfunction? Also, probably. I mean, let's be honest. Statistically
Yeah.
speaking, a lot of homes have dysfunction. A lot of homes
Yeah.
have trauma. Okay. And I'm not making fun of that, and I'm not discounting it. Okay. But what I'm not going to sit here and do is mealy mouth around and pretend like this in any way, shape, or form. I think this is her exaggerating anything that she may have gone through, to be quite frank with you. That's what I think.
Well, it's hard because I sit there and I roll my eyes, like just hearing her and the way that she explains stuff. It makes no fucking sense.
None.
But then again, there's a part of me who I can't help it hear about her talk. I've had a second of empathy or sympathy because I'm like, I know, I feel like she's messed. She's throwed off, Jen. And
She's all the way throwed off.
yeah, and exactly. So I know that she probably has been through some tough times. So I can't help it, but a small part of me, just for a second, does I don't know, just for a second, and then I'm like, oh, never mind, it's fucking Leticia.
Right. Like, okay, I can empathize, but this is why I get frustrated, because I can go back and remember my thought process for some stuff that are like meaningful things that I really remember, like obviously hearing that God is everywhere all the time. Okay. So I can, those are times that I can remember, and I can remember why I thought that. Okay. Hey, ATS news. So like her talking it like this is that, exactly. This is it too. What's your sign? It's Leticia the victim. Leticia's, blah, Leticia this and Leticia that's ridiculous, and I'm over it. All right.
Yep.
Let's hear what else this crazy bitch has to say.
And I was always scared this is softball too, so that was like my outlet.
But you created her.
Mhm.
And it's a personality, so did you create anyone else?
Thank you,
Remember, and I told you I lived in the trailer.
Thank you so much.
That
I
was in
appreciate that.
1996. That was during the Olympics. The U.S. women's gymnastics team that won a gold medal. And that I played another personality doing that. That's Christina Brigana, and she's friends with like Carrie Strug, Dominique Dawes, and a bunch of people that are on the team. And like I had the whole trailer to myself, so she would like be able to like create apparatuses and like do the bounce things.
Okay.
Like because maybe days my mom would be gone, and so that was just the way I would cope with.
Shut up,
No,
Leticia. Shut up. Just shut up. That makes no damn sense. It took me a while to understand what she said in this one because the audio is so low and kind of terrible. But like her alter personality as friends with Carrie Strug and the 1996 Olympic women's gymnastics team. And she had the trailer to herself. Okay. I don't know what kind of trailer you were living in, Leticia, but I don't think that putting up gymnastics apparatus is something that's in the realm of possibilities, even in a double wide, for fuck's sake. Let's just be realistic.
Oh my God. If nothing else, she's damn creative. I keep saying that, but it is so true because the shit she comes up with, man, I'm serious. And it is mind blowing, but it's also will piss you off because at the end of the day,
Yes.
she's coming up with all this shit to explain why she did what she did to him.
Exactly. And not take accountability for it. No, that's what okay, here we go with Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone has no malicious. Fucking Leticia is no accountability.
Yep.
That's it. That's her deal. Like she has none. Sorry, I had to step outside already. We're only 5 minutes in or something like that, and she's already done pissed me off and made me have to smoke. Leticia.
We're 2 minutes 33 seconds. I've had enough of this bitch. Dear God.
I can't take her ass, man. And Allie, if you can think of other clips you want to play, just let me know and I'll play them, because I was thinking we could go through the whole day, but then I thought, nah, because I don't want to do all that because, that's a lot of having to scroll and skip through and stuff.
I'll
So I
think on it.
figured.
And also, if anybody in the chat, like if there's anywhere, crime curious, like if you can think of any of her where there's clips, like if Wicked Mill has any or of her most outrageous things, yeah, let us know
Oh,
if there's.
yes. Yes. Because I'll roast that shit all day. I can't stand her, and I need this. I need to get this
I feel like my
out.
mom does take me back there. Because I knew she would. Every time she says she's never going back, we go back. Because I helped me do that year. Because I did say really good in school. You know what I mean? Because my plan was like to get out one day, do really good, which I did.
Exactly, Crime Curious. And I'm pleased to see that you were a Corey Haim fan. I always thought he was the better
I guess she could probably like
Corey in my. He was the greater Corey in my book. Corey Feldman was all right, but Corey Haim was better. I always thought he was the greater Corey.
We have Harmony. Christina was the other one. That was from when I was little. As I got older, there was more like Leticia, Taylor, Maria. She's Protector.
Also, if you guys get a chance,
Things
you
like
should
I
check
don't
out the
change
thumbnail
things
because
to
I
deal with it, 'cause a lot of my
superimposed the
different
grudges,
social medias, they have
the
different
hand. Hold on, let me pause her real quick. Excuse me, Leticia. Let me pause your lies for just a second. I superimposed the part of the Grudge movie when Sarah Michelle Gellar's in the shower and the hand is in her hair onto the back of Leticia's head in the thumbnail because
These thumbnails
know.
and shit are cracking me up. Like the one that I did yesterday with her on the bed, your thumbnails, the ring thumbnails and shit, and then Melissa keeps doing like the Twilight posters, and then she did today. Like,
Oh, if you look at this one,
the
I have
Maria.
I have the Volturi in there. At the whole theme was the Legion of Doom. So Leticia and all of her altars are in front of the Legion of Doom headquarters. The Volturi, Jasper and Nikki are in the Hall of Doom, which is where they all met to plan their horrible things. So yes.
It's hilarious. It's a little, at least gives us a little laugh in all this fucking mess.
Yes. And I think, okay, child of God, I think that she will want to testify, but I don't think that she will testify. But I've been wrong before, and I just feel like there's no way that it won't go good for her. And I think even she has to recognize that. I just can't imagine. I know she would want to, but Jesus, I can't even think of it. No.
Oh, I think she'll want to too. And I almost wonder if she will, like, want to get up there to cause a scene, or you know what I mean, or to have some sort of episode or something like that. But I also agree with you, her lawyers are going to push back on it. However, at the end of the day, it is up to her. So I don't know.
Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna look up something like really quick. So I can see if I can find something.
Hey, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Sherry said, I know, guys, I've smoked up during this trial. Same here. She chain smoke. I need a whole dispensary too, Pepper. I got a little bit of a collection, but hell, I even have breast I just bought. They're 25 milligrams each, and they're like those Listerine mint strips, but they're chocolate mint.
Oh,
Yeah. The things.
all right. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Let's hit it. See what else she's got to say.
Yes, Renee, an X.
Just out, setting up the whole
You
1996
could always tell
gymnastic
she's
team.
Because like if I was
Yes.
in Leticia, like Leticia, I mean, we did extras, so I could get left-handed and left-handed, and like sometimes people wouldn't understand when I go to the plate, and they'd be like, "Hey, you need to hit left-handed, and you need to like," because there'd be like a run if like baseball. If there's like a run in second and third, they're like, "You need to hit left-handed," but if I was in that person, I like left-handed.
We have, as you got older, there was Leticia Taylor. You said Taylor was the protector?
Yeah, Taylor's my main person. No, Maria's my protector. Taylor's my main personality.
Thank you. Maria.
Victoria is the only personality that I have like empathy in, because I store so much of trauma. If you want me to like be like if a friend's talking to me and they need me to give them advice, I have to switch to Victoria to actually probably be empathetic, like severely empathetic. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard.
All right. Taylor's the main personality. Maria's the protector. Victoria is the one who has the most empathy and kindness.
And then Leticia, she's bipolar. She would be doing the most. Like, you'll notice when I'm on Leticia. Actually, the psychiatrist the other day came to take on this.
Leticia does the
She
most.
was doing the most. She's bipolar sick, and she was up for 4 or 5, 6 days at a time. You know, and kept her or something like that.
She was up for 4, 5, 6 days at a
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting. 'Cause some people
Kept
wonder
kept something.
stimulants.
Hold on, Allie. Let me push pause, babe. Say that again.
I'm sorry. I was just saying. She said, whoever that was doing the most and bipolar up for 4, 5, 6 days at a time, whichever personality she's referring to. But it's interesting because I've seen there's a lot of people with the theory that she was taking some sort of stimulant or something like that.
Yes. Yes. Maybe we should also play some of the phone calls, because that also has a lot of
Oh dear.
let's do that now, because I don't well, we can keep playing this one.
Kept from. I was gonna put me back on the Letecia, but I'll be eating too much on it. I don't like it.
So who are we talking to right now?
Yeah. Okay.
Who are we talking to
When you say
right now?
Taylor is the main
Leticia.
personality, what do you mean by that?
It's like, okay, so you notice like where Leticia, she's like more like into her.
Also, I don't know how good at softball Leticia actually was, because the advantage to being a left-hand hitter is it's harder to pitch to somebody who hits left. You fucking idiot.
Like life.
I mean, that's the
guess you can
truth.
say,
It works.
like,
It's the same way
rap
in baseball.
music.
It's harder to pitch to
something.
somebody who
But
hits left.
Taylor's everything is like Leticia or wanted to be, because she gets to be like, yeah, kind to everybody, but like successful. She has a whole separate world, you know. She's married to Tyler. They have kids.
What?
She is kind to everybody.
What? Are you talking about the same Leticia?
Taylor wanted to be
Wait
in,
a
or she
minute.
was married to Tyler.
Super aware.
Leticia is not kind to everyone. We heard those phone calls, Leticia. We will be playing those, and we'll put your kindness on full display.
Yeah, and she's aware of
Taylor is everything
Mars.
Leticia.
Not
And
here.
she what?
She said Leticia's very, aware of what's going, hyper aware or whatever. No, you don't have a clue what's going on in this world. You're off on fucking Mars somewhere.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what's going on. What you're trying to do is fuck around and you want to convince everybody else they don't know what's going on. That's what she does, a gaslighting ass.
Leticia. Yeah, Taylor is married to Tyler and have 3 kids, Ariana, Alicia, and Adriana.
So now you have made up your alters are married and they have made up kids.
Yes.
And just decided to get married, so that would happen. So I think we have each other for real thing, like know each other. But it was to keep from having to do those crazy things that were without safety. We wanted to make sure whatever we did never hurt anything to do with children.
What?
So it was good on that. But then early in our marriage, Albert goes to Oklahoma.
Oh, here we go.
He's
Now it's
away at
Albert's
Oklahoma,
fault.
away in Colorado Springs.
Here we
for
go.
training. And I'm taking care of the kids on his weekends to make sure he didn't lose his weekend.
Uh-huh.
So I would have the kids on his weekend, but he would be in Oklahoma and he'd be in Colorado Springs. So
Oh,
a lot of our marriage, I'd say 85% of it, we never even lived together. We never lived together until Colorado.
This is a big thing, though. Remember how people couldn't figure out how Al stayed with her and put up with her? We didn't. This part is true. They really didn't live together a lot. He was gone a lot.
Yeah.
So that's probably how he could tolerate her, is by taking breaks.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with you. But also, she really pisses me off because it is a constant theme with her. Always,
Yes.
how much she's done for these kids. Leticia, we know what you've done to these kids. And look what you've done to them. Gannon's no longer here. And, God only knows how this will affect Lena. So,
Exactly. And what Lena really maybe did see,
yep.
or
Yeah.
what she at some point, you know how the mind works. I mean, it does do things to protect oneself, and it's very possible that some of the stuff Lena has blocked out, but it doesn't mean it will be blocked out forever.
Yep. Absolutely.
Like officially live together.
Oh, officially live together. Okay.
Yeah, that was when we moved to Colorado Springs. We moved to Colorado Springs in March, but he didn't come yet from Alaska. Now I have got the kids in school and stuff, so we're really together. And so I started working at French, and I got back from probably graduating high school, and then we had all went on a cruise. So really, it was August 2019 when we actually like lived together. When it was more of like almost like a convenience. Like I
Hold
felt
on,
like
what?
the marriage of convenience was.
What, Allie?
B Crumbs just gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, B Crumbs, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I did everything for the kids. I took care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? I worked and buy whatever we wanted because we both had really good info.
You mean that you were an adult? You took care of children and you worked like an adult?
Yeah, you want a fucking reward?
Exactly.
When you started dating,
You want an extra apple juice today because you did that?
Smiley
Fuck
face.
off. Oh, did you see that? Hold on a minute. Watch over here.
When you started dating Albert, were you still living in North Carolina?
So this was South Carolina.
Living in South Carolina.
Oh, it's a reflection from the courtroom. Never mind, I got excited. I thought we were going to see evidence of the actual demon that resides in Leticia. My
I
bad.
see like an orb. I guess I guess that's what you're talking about. That's a reflection. I thought it was like
Yes. Oh, here
orb.
she goes with her neck. What's up,
Oh.
Samara? We're about to see Samara, y'all. She's about to come through the TV. Brace yourselves.
Start coming down the steps.
No, like, okay, so
7 days.
our mom is a nurse practitioner for a psychiatrist.
Or I picture her running down coming down the steps like the Exorcist in a back.
Oh,
end.
Reagan.
Constantly tell Albert I needed to be on medication or I need to be doing right over there.
And pissing on the floor.
So that was not one problem. Like, even if you look at the report that she wrote police before I got arrested, she talks about, in there about, 1 minute I'm this way, 1 minute I'm that way. You know what I mean?
Who
So,
said this? Nobody said this, Leticia.
basically was married to him and her. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't necessarily a lot of physical. There was not,
Thank
the
you,
physical
Laurel.
abuse.
Thank you
It
very
was
much.
a lot of emotional abuse. He's a narcissist. So, he's the victim and everything. He took advantage of my mental, sometimes I way my mental status would be, and like go to his mom about it.
Here we go. Al.
Oh, yeah, I need to.
Y'all hear this? Al is the narcissist. Al took advantage of her mental status. Shut your lying liar mouth, Leticia. Here we go.
I need help for this, or I'm crazy, So it was more so mental and emotional. There was never any physical up until the end. When we got custody of the kids, he thought I was in cahoots.
Oh, here's the cahooting now.
I guess you can kind of say I was.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
But I didn't want to leave the kids. There were messages you could see me say, I don't want to leave the kids. Because I knew they would get taken care of. So we had custody of them. But their mom, she started dabbling in drugs. But she wasn't ready to get the kids back yet.
I'm curious.
So my plan to her was always like, I'm going to let you know right before I leave.
Lisa. Thank you very much.
You better have a house.
I
You better have
appreciate
everything
it.
together. And then I'll help you get the kids back.
Thank you, guys.
So when he found out that I what he calls it, was in cahoots with her.
Yeah.
That's when he started getting violent and aggressive,
Oh,
like
Al
throwing
got
lamps
mad
in
that
the
you
house,
were cahooting.
throwing, like, there's a video on my phone they have where he stopped the car, because I record it all the time.
Yeah, you
Because
record
I
it all
wanted
the
to
time. We
keep
know,
all
we've
that
seen your
evidence for
record
land in the
jobs.
house.
Amber
And
Heard.
he's
Lights
getting pissed
on,
off
lights
again,
off.
and he's flinging stuff, like, irate because he thinks we're all in cahoots against him to get
Oh,
the kids back. And he's like, you're just trying to take the kids from me. You're trying to get them
I
back
just want to kick
to
you
their
in your
mom.
cahoot, ma'am. I
So
really do. I'm so
once
tired
the
of you.
collars rings and we lived together,
Uh-huh.
that's when it became like that. Never, it was
Oh.
not, there was no hitting me with his hands. It was just flinging stuff in the house, being angry, slamming doors,
Oh,
punching doors. Like, he would
oh.
get like that because he swerving down. I was working with her,
Hey, Jen, the hooligan.
which I guess you can see it as me working with her, but I felt like if I left, they wanted to be taken care of. Like, he was going to do schoolwork. He was going to make sure they clean. Nobody, he would. So he doesn't have that nurturing piece or that ability to multitask or none of those things. So in a way, I was kind of working with her to get the kids back home, but
He doesn't have the ability to
guess he took that as
multitask or
he wanted to
organize or
tell
do
me,
anything. Gee,
I was doing
Leticia,
what was right for them.
tell us how you really feel about Albert. If all, hold on a
So
minute.
the kids would have been.
Excuse me, Dr. Gray. I don't want to interrupt. Let me just ask you this, Leticia. If Albert was this way and he was literally the worst, right? How come it is that the whole time on these phone calls, you're chasing after him like he's worth $1 million? Huh? How come that is? You were about to leave, remember? You're about to leave old Albert before all of this happened. You were, you were about to go on now, walk out the door, right? Yeah. What happened to that?
Kids.
What
Right.
happened to shampoo and
Right.
conditioner,
If
Leticia?
you look
I
at
know
all the school
you're in jail,
paperwork,
but
who
that's
always
no
talks
reason to be
up
be
until I
filthy.
finally,
Hi,
he realized
Sheena.
what I was doing, that I was collecting evidence to
Oh,
get the kids back home to her.
Here we
Because
go.
she had
Now
already
she's
promised me
McGruff the
that
crime
I could
dog.
see the kids whenever I wanted in Carolina, like, that she would not take them out of my life. She had already told me that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, once I started collecting, he would notice I'd be driving down the road and I'd have the phone on. And I'd just start collecting everything, because I'm already a paranoid person. But I knew, like, if I start collecting stuff, like, I would have it to give to her for everything.
Shamita sent a
I wanted her to get a
membership
sobriety first,
milestone.
get a
Who's
home
member for
care.
10
Once
months.
he
Love
noticed,
you.
like,
Ah,
everything,
Shamita,
that's
I
when it
love you
got
too,
a little
babe.
bit violent with him speaking. I was trying to set him up and take the kids from him. Like, his
Uh-huh.
weren't paranoia. His was just because he knew I was right.
Okay, let me just explain something to you, Leticia. Since you're so smart, Dr. Stauch, Dr. T, my bad, Dr. Tisha. It's not paranoia if it's true. So if you were actually cahooting and he thought that you were cahooting and was worried that you were cahooting and you turned out to be cahooting, that is not paranoia, ma'am. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. So sweet. Yeah. It's not paranoia if it's true, weirdo.
That everything I was collecting was preparing for when I left.
Oh,
Because if
okay.
you even look at my phone searches on the evidence,
Uh-huh.
you'll see that,
What will
like,
they see?
I was, like, looking for a place to stay. I was, like, getting everything in
Oh.
order. I had already told Gannon, like, on Wednesday, I'm going to call the
Kabuchi.
mother and tell her what's going on, but we gotta wait till Wednesday. The reason I said wait till Wednesday, because I was starting that flight attendant job, and I
Okay, first of all, you're not starting any fucking flight attendant job. What? You're starting Wednesday for why? Because it's hump day. Mike. That's why you picked Wednesday, Leticia.
wanted to
Fuck
make
off.
sure that everything had went through my flight attendant, that I had been, like, officially hired. I was going to
Uh-huh.
the training, everything before I said something to her that, hey, I'm leaving.
Okay,
Here's our
okay.
plan. This is what we're going to do to get the kids back.
Gotcha.
They wanted to go with me, but I told them, I was like, don't charge me with kidnapping.
Oh, they wanted to go with you, did
We
they?
got to have a plan.
Uh-huh.
So
That was your plan. All right.
that was always the plan. So they can call it cahoots,
Oh,
whatever they want to call it. But my plan was to make sure I know that Rhonda and Matt would take care of that. So Landon's mom and dad.
Leticia always, being
I was
responsible.
and I had to
thinking
get
of what's
Always.
for the kids.
Yes, Leticia is like Reverend Lovejoy's wife. The children, the children. Won't somebody please think of the children? Fuck off. Fuck off,
Exactly.
McGruff. Out here collecting evidence, recording things. Get
only
out of
10
here,
people that
Leticia.
helped me with
Is that why you don't have time to fucking wash your hair because you're cahooting too
I
much
have
and
I
collecting
knew
evidence?
they whatever I needed to do to prepare them to have them, that was the application. So,
Yes, kidnapping is where
And
she
about
draws the line, not first degree murder.
how
I'm
many
curious.
months
Keep it together, Jen.
maybe before this election had happened, did things take that where he really became president?
I know it sounds minimal. I've created so many different personas in my life, in so many different ways to cope with everything I've been through.
Oh my
The sunlight
God. The
is one of
sunlight.
them. Like being in somewhere warm, being somewhere where I can
Now
use
we're
those
at it,
coping
guys.
skills to help me.
This is why. Okay, so remember when the vampires from Alaska showed up in Alaska? The reason that she couldn't join their vampire squad is because she needs the sunshine. And vampires and sunshine, they ain't mix. So,
That's exactly what I thought as soon as she said the sunshine comment. I'm like,
yes.
whoa, wait a minute.
Right. I feel like she surely, because she's so evil, that if she were a vampire, she would be the kind that bursts into flames in the sunlight. But
Yeah.
I also think that maybe she should have taken Michael the Archangel up. He left his business card.
When I have a flashback,
A
when I wake up
flashback.
from a nightmare.
Was that from
So I tried
acid?
to talk to him about it, and I said, "Hey,
You tripping, Leticia?
Colorado and me just
Hey,
don't,
I thought that
like
earlier.
it's
It's like,
causing me to get worse."
When she says that's what I
I was
think
having
of.
more of my manic episodes. I
Uh-huh.
was just like having more episodes where I forget and loss of time.
Oh dear,
A lot
that
of
is
it was because I
troubling.
didn't have those coping skills. Like you can't play
wow,
softball here.
you're using vocabulary that's
Not during the
just
months
like,
that I'm used to
what
playing
you
at
hear at the
home.
doctor.
And so
Yes.
Loss of
Isn't that
time.
loss of time, manic,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
flashbacks, created
Hmm.
personas to deal with my trauma. Like
Yeah.
Leticia, it's almost like you read a book on psychiatry. Look at you go. You're learned, ma'am. Look at you. How dare these people judge you so harshly, Leticia? You know what? I'm reconsidering. Perhaps I have it all wrong. You're just so
Yeah.
misunderstood. Just
Now that
kidding.
you say that, I reconsider.
Correct. This changes everything.
Yes.
all these skills I built over time were
Oh, you
taken
got
from me in
skills?
Colorado.
Uh-huh.
So
How
when
about
I
the
got here
skills
officially in
keeping your hands
August,
to your
it was
fucking
weird
self?
because
That
I
one's
had to do
still
outside duty
developing or
work
what?
for teaching, to have like outside duty stuff like that. It was freezing in September.
I mean,
and
it's
I was
fucking
like,
Colorado,
I wanted
yes.
to do something else,
Hey,
or let
how
me
do
go
you
to
drop
a
your
flight
mem-
attendant where I could do more sometimes. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
How do you drop the membership link with your Micbot? Can you drop it? Because I think somebody asked. I can't see it, but I see
It's
B from
exclamation point memberships. Hold on. Because I can't write nothing correctly. So it's exclamation point memberships.
Okay. Thank you. Wait, more than one S?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's the Walmarts, the YouTubes, the memberships.
Okay.
You got to think like Jen Lou.
set my schedule where I'll be with the kids a few days a week, and I'll be a flight
Oh,
attendant a few days a week. Because I knew
that's
mentally I needed the outlet because I'd used it all my life. That's when he took offense to it.
he took
If you're
offense
gonna be a
to
flight
it.
attendant, there's nobody gonna be here to watch the kids. And I was like, I'll be here on these days, but these days I want.
Uh-huh. Let me ask you this, Leticia. Thank you, Jennifer, for becoming a member. Welcome to the Cookaloo. Welcome to what the hell? Why did it do this? So weird.
And Ceci, I like your name, Ceci.
Oh,
So
thank you,
Ceci.
Ceci. Welcome. Oh crap. I closed the wrong tab. Well, that's it for that. Hold on.
Well, that's it for that.
Oh, wait. No, wait. I think I can find it again. Hold on. I think it's right here. Shit. Hold on. My bad. Here we go.
That was around September, October of 2019. Because
Uh-huh.
I had applied for a flight attendant job and I was supposed to start it the next year. Because they
I think her hands have a Spanish accent.
That's when it got like that, when he saw
Olé!
that I was actually going to be leaving or be gone part-time. He can't operate without having someone do everything.
Oh, he
So
can't?
that,
Well, bless you, Leticia. Thank God for Leticia. Fuck all the way off. Okay. And now for the next thing. Where is it here? Let's see. We're going to hear those pretext calls because there's just so much,
Oh my gosh, yeah. The
so
calls
much,
are
so much in these that we can just, let's relive Leticia's lies. Oh,
Hey,
leather
Teresa
and
has
lace. Thank you so much.
I know
Welcome.
Teresa posted them like in order, like with the
Oh,
dates and
did
everything.
she? Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Under her
Let me
video tab.
find it. Let me find it.
I wanted to do that. Hey, Woofy, but my storage is just not good. My service isn't. I just don't have the kind of internet for streaming that kind of stuff. Because yeah, I just don't. But I'd like to have all the recordings in case you want to play them, like right now.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Where should we start? Let's see. 2:15. All right. Here we go. Call. This is where it all begins, y'all. Please to hold. All right. Nadine, will you pretty please drop Criminality's link in the chat, because I can't thank her enough. Good old Teresa. She has a fantastic channel. She really does, and she's a cool person. She really is. Thank you, Teresa, for letting us play these.
Yes, thank you. And she has
and taking the time to do these too.
Different perspective and insight, and yeah,
She really does. She really does. Although I will say, on Leticia, I think pretty much the entire true crime community is in agreement. Leticia sucks. The end.
Yeah, she sucks.
I don't know what number to call her on. I told her to call.
Here we go.
Guess I can try this when she's texting.
Uh-oh. Here comes the pretexts.
Hey.
How are you moving again?
Why do you think? I mean, it's like a week by week thing. I told you that.
You do what?
I'm like week by week in these hotels.
Why can't you live in the house?
I don't know.
Because it's a crime scene, bitch.
What you mean, hey? What you mean, why can't he live in the fucking house, Leticia? Why do you think he can't leave in the house, Dr. T? Come on. You're the smartest woman in the room at all times. God, the nerve.
Idiot. She
45
knows that's why.
seconds and she's already on her bullshit. 45
I know, but you know what?
seconds, y'all. This has to be a record.
That is her trying to get more information.
Correct.
In my opinion.
That's what she's doing. She's fishing. She's on a fishing expedition. I wonder when she fishes if she uses her right hand or her left hand, because she's ambidextrous. So good at softball, but doesn't know why they asked her to hit left-handed. Dummy.
Yeah.
I can't even go in without an escort at this point. So
yeah, he can't even go into the house because of you, Leticia.
So how are you paying for hotels?
He's pole dancing on the weekends.
I just paid a little bit week by week, and Uncle Jeff paid for this past week. So I told you that already. That yes.
Did you spend last night by yourself?
Yes. Why? Who else would I be with?
Should have been with you, Albert.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Here we go. Here, this is where it starts, y'all. Now she gonna be taking motherfucking roll call, okay? She wants to know. It's like the Rupert Holmes song. Who, what, when, where, why, what? That's the song. That's this. Here comes Leticia with this. Yeah,
I
my
don't
mom
know what
loves.
that is, but
Mom,
sounds
okay,
good.
Rupert Holmes sings the Pina Colada song. It's really called Escape. But
Oh,
that's not the only song that he sung. There is a song called Who, What, When, Where, Why. And my mom and my dad loved Rupert Holmes, my mom especially. And my
aw.
sister and I would play that record all the time when my parents were gone. We were latchkey kids, man. It was the 80s.
You think I wasn't lonely on freaking Valentine's Day?
Here she comes. Nuh-uh, because my sister, baby, cousins, baby, mama,
to be with
daddy
you.
said
I've been begging
she
to
saw
be with
you
you.
at the movies and you was all hugged
We
up
can
with
talk
some
about that,
terrain.
but I want to talk about whatever you got. You're talking about on this iCloud.
Yeah, let's hear about your iCloud,
No,
Leticia.
I got into my iCloud finally because I only had partial whatever, and I couldn't do a backup, and I finally got the backup done, and there was like a ton of messages came through on my phone, and there's this text message that they should have saw on my phone because it came through on February 5th, and it's like basically almost like a retarded person or something, but it says the boy or money or no boy.
Hang on a
And I
minute.
tried to get help.
Listen, you hear what she said there, right? The R word.
Yep, I heard it.
Didn't she say she also wanted to work with special needs kids?
She actually did.
Didn't she
Her-
work with special needs kids?
Yes,
You're a fucking piece of shit, Leticia.
you are a piece of shit. And not only that, everybody knows that you probably created that fucking text now app phone number bullshit.
Correct.
And yourself. Oh, they should have seen it on my phone because there was a message that came through February 5th. Leticia, they're not idiots. They're the police. I mean, you're not gonna. Oh my god, the fact that she thought she was gonna fool anybody is just comical.
Oh, thank you very much. I can't read that. Is that? Yes, Nora. Nora's grandma. Thank you. Thank you. I will check.
You
I will
guys are.
check. You guys
You
are wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate this so much. I can't believe she was in charge of children
I
ever.
know. I know. And special needs kids, and it's even on like her transcripts, her LinkedIn, some of that stuff. Like I
You
remember.
can't be believing that LinkedIn though, Allie. Remember we talked about that.
Yeah,
I
I
can
know,
put
but
anything I want on my LinkedIn.
it's not just that. It's on her.
No, I know. I'm just giving you a hard
Yeah.
time.
No, I know, but yeah, I do believe that she actually did teach special needs kids at one point.
Yeah, and this is the wording that's the word she chooses to use.
Yeah, you
Get
would
bent,
think
bitch.
that would be a little more sensitive to that, but whatever.
Hold on a second. That stupid widget. I need to figure out how to move that thing.
What-
I sent it to the tip line to see if they can check.
It's that it pops up on Windows 10. It's like everything local to
Hey,
you.
I can't hear you.
Hey, I can't hear her
No one
either.
helped me because I'm a bad person.
That's correct. You are a bad person. See, that's the first step there, Leticia.
But
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but what? I mean, that's all it said? No money, no boy or something like that?
I'm saying there's a bunch of those voicemails. Like I had 30-some voicemails, and a lot of them were bullcrap and threats and stuff. So I had went through all of them. And like literally all I saw was the first message that said that, and it freaked me out. And I had someone to look up the number to try to see where it was at, and it said that it originated from Washington. So it weren't one of those like fake things. It was an actual number from Washington. Like I had someone track the number where it was at now, and it went to Roy.
Hold on a minute.
Hold
Hold on a minute. Let me just back the milk truck up just briefly, Leticia. I don't want to stay too long around you. You're like radiation. You're only safe in small doses. Okay? But let me just say this. How did you get somebody to trace this phone number for you or look up this phone number if nobody's helping you because you're a bad person? How's that work? What?
Leather and Lace and There was another one. Hold on, I don't want you to miss it, but it's way far
Okay.
back there. That hit the PayPal. Somebody else too. Shit, where's it?
Oh, thank you
It's-
guys so much.
The other one, I think it's gone on my StreamYard, but it was Corky, maybe? Or
Oh, you guys, thank you.
you
Thank
guys
you
are
so much. You are
And-
awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. If I miss it like while I'm talking, I'm after the show is over, I will check it and I will thank each and every single one of you guys because I appreciate it so much. Thank you. So much. I appreciate that. And now back to this fucking train wreck of a human being. Trash bag human.
Where's that at?
I don't know if this is like people screwing with me. I don't know, but I was trying to reach out to you.
Yes,
as soon as
Leticia,
I
people are
seen it,
screwing with
because
you. That's what they're doing. Uh-huh.
They should have solved this on my
Well,
February 5th.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know. I know they're like laser focused on finding Gannon right now, and that's kind of the priority right now. I mean,
But that was why I was saying that. That is about Gannon. Why are you trying to make it seem like I wasn't saying that?
I'm not trying to
Oh,
make it
here
seem
we
like nothing.
go.
I mean, I did you tell them about what we talked about yesterday about Quincy Brown and all that?
I sent it in, yes. Did that same thing that they keep posting online because no one was writing back on the numbers that they gave.
Well, I guarantee you they're out looking for that dude now because he is freaking. You know how I get all worried about Mike and Landon and all that shit back home, and I looked him up and he's a freaking, oh my god, sex
Uh-huh.
offender.
Al is doing a good job at
He's a
playing.
bad
He
dude.
is doing a
If he's
good
got my
job.
son, and I'm freaking. You know how I was about Mike, and he had some criminal stuff, but this is a whole nother level. So I'm sure they're out looking for him now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did you give them the information?
that,
I did.
yeah, you said you did. I mean,
Yeah, no, I did.
right? You
Uh-huh.
said you were talking to Bethel, right?
I sent it to Leticia, but she never wrote back. So I
Oh,
had that Kate,
Leticia.
somebody's number, the other lady that was with her that day. So
Uh-huh.
I sent it to her because I was like, between her and her, someone would read the messages.
Okay, yeah. I haven't got it. Mark hasn't reached out to me this morning, but I'm sure that I mean, based on this dude being as freaking horrible as he is, I'm sure they're out there looking for him. I mean, you remember anything else about Quincy Brown other than I know you said you saw his ID? I mean, they had the bike or the SUV, right, with the bike rack. I mean, anything close to an address at all that would help them? Now that you have more.
If you would let me come be with you and help, I will walk
Here
everybody
we
through
go.
everything.
Here
You're
we go.
refusing that and not standing
Now she's gonna. Now we've entered the blackmail phase.
up for me to do that.
No, actually, I am. I'm trying to get this relevant information that you're providing to them, so that is standing up for you.
Okay, taking up for me too is also you got to understand, Albert, and this is not me trying to take away from whatever. Unless I'm like,
Which
protected
personality do y'all think
completely.
is in charge of blackmailing
This is-
Albert here?
It's just a whole crazy thing you got to understand, Albert.
Who's the
Well, help
one
me
that-
understand.
Asking you to tell you that I begged
Albert.
you to come stay with you. I've been like, hey, let me just stay with you, spend the night. Please, I will talk to you. Please.
Yes, I
No,
just need some
everything.
cuddles, and then I can
Tried
tell the whole
everything,
truth. I
and
swear.
he
Get
telling
out
me
of
no,
here.
and I hate being lonely, and I hate all this because
Uh-huh.
I'm not a bad person. I'm
You're-
innocent. I agreed to even take a lie detector test for you.
Well,
You called
that's not for me. I
fakepolygraph.com.
don't have. I'm not going to give you a
quite
lie
the
detector
same thing.
test. Well, I mean,
It's not permissible in court because it's not. I said for you to believe me.
It's
but who are you?
admissible.
Have you talked to them
idiot.
about
Dr.
this
Stauch.
lie detector test, or you just told me about it?
I got recalled from
Oh,
big time.
Maria
I
Sanchez.
got by
the
his law
assassin.
firm willing to come and meet me.
I
That's
got
how much
by
I
it.
know is screwed up.
Yeah,
You know who the Bayous law firm
Hoodwink.
is?
You know I don't pay attention to that shit.
Let me just
know
ask
who
you
they
this question.
represented?
Hold on really
No,
quick.
tell
Let
me.
me just pause you right
A
quick.
lot of big
Leticia.
time names.
Uh-huh.
And they're and like People magazine, people are like kids.
People are pissed, Leticia, but not
Yeah.
for you, bitch. They're pissed at you. Get it straight, Dr. T. Get it straight. Now I forgot what I was going to ask because of all of her fuckery. Hold, let me just push play.
It's so much. It just makes
They're
all your.
not.
Oh,
I know
They're
you
going
can't even
to
think
say
straight
something
with
to
her.
me to my team. And so if you don't want to be on my team to be like against them parking everything, then these people will put it out there.
What that? What are they? What are they gonna?
Ain't gonna do it.
What are they gonna put out there?
What?
That you're gonna take a lie detector?
No, yeah, I will for you. I will do it for you.
Well, let's
We'll do it
we'll
for
do
you.
it then. Let's
No.
do it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
do it now. I mean,
Okay.
call the FBI or call whoever and tell them you're ready today.
I don't know who to call. You have all these contacts. Nobody will talk to me.
The only person I know. Listen, I sent you a number. I think. What was her name from the FBI? Amber, maybe.
What was her name? She's
I
sitting right.
sent you an email. You look back on your email. You got a contact, and she when she called me that one time, she reached out and said,
See, now if I'd have, I like that Al almost gave us halfway of the line from Friday, from smoking. Take
What
a
was
picture,
it?
write
Say-
a note. What does he say? What does he say? Write it down, leave a note, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. When she says, I'm gonna remember that. It's like, do it.
Oh,
Let's set it up. I wonder if Maria Sanchez gives her a bill. You know, she makes $15,000 a minute. And
well, yeah.
here she is doing blackmailing. I wonder does she bill Leticia for it?
Oh,
She
God.
must. Leticia's racked up you're in deep with Maria. Oof, Leticia.
anything
Yeah.
you need, any way we can help, anything we can do to help find Gannon. And I think that would qualify as something that would help. Okay?
What will qualify?
You're talking about his lie detector test.
That will help find Gannon by me taking a life test when I've already told you.
If you're listen, I know, but listen to me. Walk through this logically. You're smart now, okay? If you're saying they're barking up the wrong tree, okay, and that wrong tree is you, and the lie detector test will get them off of that tree and on a different tree.
Yeah,
do you think that will
Leticia is
help?
the wrongest tree in all the orchard.
I mean, it'll back to what we talked about yesterday. It'll show your innocence. It'll show you didn't do it. It'll show you don't even need immunity.
When her tone gets
Okay,
real.
you don't. I mean, it'll prove all those things.
Hold on, I gotta pause.
Because lie detector tests are not.
Yeah, when she gets really excited, her tone gets real high, like one octave below only dogs can hear.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Yes, it's great. Fuck off, Stuart.
Permissible in court.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
but
say
I'm just
permissible
trying.
one more
You said you'll do
freaking
that for
time.
me.
Lie detector test does is what a person's saying to someone they're trying to prove to. Like people go to Dr. Phil and do it, places like that.
Okay, all right. Hey, Tisha.
Girl, bye.
Tisha,
The lie
listen.
detector was your
I'm
idea.
willing to take the lie detector test. You brought it up. I mean, I'm willing to work with you or whatever. You can contact the FBI and do it. I'm willing to take that result for my peace of
Yes.
mind. But
Contact
if
the
you're going to sit
FBI.
here and tell me
Contact
it's
the
not
CIA.
worthwhile, then why even talk about it?
DEA.
For
Department
you,
of Homeland
I said I wanted to do it
Security.
for
Call
you.
them
You're
all.
focusing on doing it for someone
IRS.
else. I'm trying to tell you I wanted to.
No. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about Gannon. If they're barking up the wrong tree, babe, if they're barking up the wrong tree, this will get them on the right tree. Okay.
Yes.
So you need to reach out to Amber, whatever her name is. That's the FBI lady that I talked to the one time. And you need to tell her whatever you're willing to do or not do. Okay. That's the only way I know to go about it. So, but instead of me waiting on the lie detector test for me and you, I know that'll confirm it. Just tell me the truth right now.
You won't even help me get the freaking ID so I can go to a doctor's office, and you want me to just keep going over and over and over the same thing.
Yeah, Tisha, yes, I do, because
You kick me off a TRICARE or something?
I can't kick you off of TRICARE. That only
I'd like to
happens.
kick you right off the chair
You're trying
you're
to
sitting
spin this
in,
in a
but that's a
different direction.
different
We're talking
story.
about Gannon.
Yeah, then she goes to the police and says, or goes to Crime Online and says that Al was threatening to take her TRICARE and all of that shit.
Now, let me just set the stage for y'all in case y'all have forgotten, okay? Because Leticia be causing blackouts. I'm telling you, ever since started listening to this trial, I ain't been right. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm gonna have to take some time after this trial and do something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anywho, my sister's coming into town June 1st, so I'll be gone from YouTube from June 1st to June 6th because they'll be here. I haven't seen my sister in like 3 years. She's bringing the boys. I'm super excited. They're coming for my daughter's graduation. I'm so excited, and a baseball tournament, so I get to see baseball too, which I love. Okay, that's
Yeah.
just an aside. See how
Yeah.
she's messed with me? I can't even stay on task.
Well, I'm excited that you get to see them. That's awesome. Oh,
Me
and I
too.
do want to say about the prom
Yes.
dress thing with
Yes.
Jen, you guys. She did not even want to put it to even ask, and we talked about it, and I took like it's in lieu of super chats, but just trust me when you know how tough, like how uncomfortable and how hard it is to even
Oh,
to get
Allie.
to that point. It's
You're
true.
so
I just
sweet.
want
You're
it to be
so sweet.
because there's a lot of people who like, and especially like, I don't know, outside of our community, like there's that take advantage of subscribers and are always asking for things, and like I don't know, it's so different, and I know that you did not even want to do it. I don't know, I want that to be so clear. That's
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
not your
I do. I appreciate that, babe. Allie's got my back. She's a good girl. She's a good egg, this Allie. You guys better be sub to her. I
I
know
got
most of y'all are, but if you aren't, what are you waiting for? She's the bee's knees.
thank
My
you.
youngest is got prom next week. She decided this weekend that well, I guess Thursday, Thursday or Friday, she was gonna go. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
good.
she decided to that's when she decided. So yes. Now I gotta go prom dress shopping tomorrow. And so I put up my PayPal on my Cash App.
I'm really
Okay.
glad you decided, because if
Me
you like
too. Shh.
miss out on that, and you're not going to get the chance again. So
That's true. That's what I told her. I said, one of these days, I gave her the speech from Pretty in Pink that I have a girlfriend who every once in a while she feels like something's missing. So she checks her keys, she counts her kids. She realized that it's side effects from not going to the prom, which she's also seen Pretty in Pink. So wasn't as amused by that.
I've never watched it.
Oh my gosh. Put it on the list.
Okay, it's on the list.
Oh, thank you, Missy. You guys are all great.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I love you guys. I appreciate you all, really do.
Yes.
And yeah, and Connie, you don't have to. That's the thing. We don't. That yeah. Don't ever
Yeah,
feel.
we don't the everybody in their way shows support. Being here, giving me
Yeah,
a thumbs up. You guys, I read every single comment that I get. And you don't understand that when you guys comment and you say what a great job I've done, or you really liked it, or you learned something, that is a day brightener. It really is. It really, really is, especially because these cases are freaking heavy, man, and
they
just
were.
being here is supportive. So,
Yeah, and
yes.
Connie, you're always not only here, but like, and don't
Yes.
get me wrong, I appreciate the people who don't chat. There's a lot of people who aren't comfortable, and that's fine.
Yes.
But and then you are always participating, always joining the conversation. Just such a huge support. So yeah, it's not about that. Them
Thank
not.
you, Mrs. M. I appreciate that, babe. Thank you. You guys are just liking, sharing, subscribing. You know, all of it is helpful. Watching, listening, just everything. You guys make it worth it. You really do. You really do.
They really, really do. Oh, you guys are so sweet in the chat. I love you guys too, and
So
thank you. Thank you,
sweet.
Rex. I was just putting it in the chat, but yeah, you are the absolute bomb. I love you and appreciate you so much.
Now she's about to really twist a knife, y'all. So just wait.
You could go to the doctor any day of the week. I can't kick you off a track there.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I know what I was going to say before I forgot. Okay. Here she's talking about I need to go to the doctor. But you were just at the hospital. Remember, you left. Remember that, Leticia.
Don't call myself.
Yeah.
I need an ID.
You need the sponsor social security number, and I know you know my social, so don't even play me, Tisha.
That's right,
Go on
Allie.
days
Okay.
without the ID.
Well, go to,
Uh-huh.
if you got to go to the doctor that bad, go to the doctor somewhere and we'll pay the fee. Okay. That's, I'm not going to say that's irrelevant, but we're focused on Gannon right now. Okay.
Okay, and we're trying to be with you to focus on Gannon. So I'm asking you
And,
to
and guess what? We are talking together right now. So we are working together on this right now on the phone. Okay.
come stay with you.
Thank you,
And I will meet them
AJ.
to do the test and everything.
So
I,
let me just break this down for y'all. Basically, what she is telling Al here is, I just need to get some cuddles, and then I'll be able to tell all the truth. I'll tell you all the things, everything. But first, I need to see you, because it's not about Gannon at all. Because you are a trash bag human being, Letecia Stauch. Period.
listen.
Yeah,
I need the
listen.
truth
Tell
first,
her,
and that's
Al.
what I've said
Make
the whole
her
time.
listen.
Tell me the same. Listen, let's just stop. Okay.
Yes, let's
No,
stop.
Oh God, me.
So lie detector test, and now it's still not good enough for you, Albert.
No, it is. It's perfect. That's what I want you,
You
to
ain't
do.
even
Okay,
take the
because
lie
there has been
detector
multiple
test.
stories. But tell me the story right now that you're going to tell on the lie detector test.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Sure.
You don't tell stories on a lie detector.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
here
do
we
you want me
go.
to do you want me to put you through that and ask you questions? I'll do it. Okay. Is that
Okay.
is the bike accident a true story? Did he fall and bust his head, or was his head already bleeding before you got there? Which one is it?
He's bleeding.
I'm just asking. Was the bike accident true?
His head's already be bleeding.
I don't know, because I've fallen off my bike 100 times and didn't bust my head bad enough to go to the 911, right?
Me either.
Okay, I'm just trying to sort through this. Is the bike accident true?
Albert, I did not hurt you.
I didn't ask
That's
you
not
that.
what he
okay?
asked.
Is
Answer the
bike
question,
accident
Leticia.
It's yes or no. This is a lie detector test right now. Yes or no?
Somebody has Gannon, Albert. I need protection to help you.
Here
I understand
we
that, and
go.
I'm trying to help you right now.
Beat me. He will abuse me. He will hurt me. And I keep telling you this, and you're not catching the hint.
Then go to the
Is the bike
po-po-po.
accident true? That's where we're starting.
No, we're going tomorrow, Annie.
They're gonna protect me from him.
We're gonna, yes, you're gonna, if once
Are
you
you
call
gonna-
Amber, you're gonna get the protection you need. I don't have a gun. I don't have a badge. Amber,
You
Al's
know
like,
what?
I'm not nowhere near you and don't plan on being nowhere near you.
Correct. Correct. I don't want anybody doing these phone calls with you, but you're the only one who knows what happened to my kid. Let me tell you what your girl here would be doing. I
Who
would
you-
be like, sure, we can meet up on the side, away from the FBI. And Leticia, let me tell you where you would be, in the shed.
does,
You
and
know
she's
you
the one
know.
that's gonna protect
Yep.
you.
But you are my husband.
I am, and as your husband, you need to respect that I'm trying to give
Yeah,
you the
tell her,
best
Al,
guidance
put your
I
foot
have,
down.
okay, and get you
And-
to the protection you're asking for.
Yeah.
If you call Amber,
Hit it, Allie. What you got, babe?
Just she didn't protect Gannon. So I
She
mean,
didn't-
I don't know.
Exactly right. She didn't protect Gannon. She didn't protect any of those kids. Gannon
Yep.
paid the ultimate price, but you know she scarred Lena, and she's definitely scarred Harley for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. They're both, the rest of their lives are changed forever. And God only knows. I worry so much about Lena. I worry about
Mhm.
Harley too. But Lena, you know, she's still little, and I fear for what her teenage and adult years look like when you're going through all the things that are tough anyways with this kind of past. And like, can you imagine the nightmares those girls have? Can
No.
you imagine? Oh my God.
No, I can't. I can't.
Me neither. It's awful.
she'll get somebody with you wherever you're at to protect you, okay?
But why aren't you willing to do that?
Because
How
he's
am I
not
gonna
a
protect you
fucking
against
cop,
people trying
Nimrod.
to beat you and kill you?
I live with you because you are my husband and you're supposed to provide for us a place to stay.
Right. And I've done that from day one. So you're not going to question my ability to protect and provide you. So listen, hey, back up. You
Yes,
said
back
you wanted
up.
to do something for me.
Yes or no, Albert?
No,
Come stay with you.
I'm not answering any questions right now because you told me that you do something for me, and that's answer some yes and no questions, basically a lie detector.
Mm-hmm.
Be with you. I didn't say like you're gonna put me on. We can talk about this in person. Why does it have to be over phone so you can like record people and shit?
So now I'm recording you. What you've done to
What
me
are you
for
worried
5
about
years is
being
what I'm doing to
recorded?
you. That's projection, Tisha, and I'm not putting up with that. Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Albert. Put your
All right.
foot down.
Did you
Stand
record
strong.
me yesterday?
No, why would I record you? I haven't recorded anything. What are you talking about?
That's
Was
right.
you
Get
coaching
indignant.
you what to say?
Flip it around.
No, I don't need a coach. I've done this for a living for 11 years, Tisha.
Yeah, he don't need no stinking coach, Leticia.
I said I want to talk to you in person.
All
But
right,
you are
well, guess
talking to
what?
me. I'm a person.
Your freaking
Talk.
sister's calling me. Tell her to leave me alone.
Who was
He's
this?
at that point like, fuck
Who?
it.
What
Amy, whatever
sister?
her name
Who? What
She should
sister?
be calling
Bitch, how
you.
many sisters you got? Who? What sister? Oh my God. Go on,
You don't need to talk to
Leticia.
them.
Well, I've been getting calls and texts from all your people, and I'm sick of
Yeah,
it.
she's had
Listen,
enough, Leticia.
you know
Al
what?
ain't fucking around no more,
Meeting is
Leticia.
what it takes to get to the truth. I'll meet with you, but you need to answer some questions first.
Yeah.
That is your way of proving to me that a meeting is worthwhile.
That's right.
God.
Okay.
Don't take none of her bullshit, Al. Stand strong.
Yeah, Al did
Now
a great
she's pondering. Here she
Number
goes.
one.
Thinking.
I got 3 or 4 questions. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Number 1.
Let's
Is
hear
the
it.
bike accident true?
Huh?
No.
No. Is Quincy Brown true?
No. Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
No, that's
Okay.
lies.
So,
You're getting
what
shocked.
happened? Okay, that's my next question. What happened to get Gannon to Quincy Brown? How did Quincy Brown get my son?
Yeah, Leticia, how'd that happen?
It doesn't matter how many times I tell you, you're still going to call me a liar.
No,
You're not going to take
That's
the time
not true now.
to help me.
That's not true. I've given you every opportunity to tell the truth, just like I'm doing now. Okay. I haven't called you a liar. I've said some pieces of the story have been not true. Okay. I'm not sitting here calling you names. I'm not putting you down. I'm asking for truth. Okay. You said the bike accident is not true now. Fair enough. We're done with that. Okay. What happened?
I was going to get you a bike, though. That was true.
Okay. So you were going to get me a bike. Fine. Okay. Let's get past the bike. If the bike has nothing to do with anything, then let's just forget about the bike and the trip to the bike.
Trying to be a cool mom, okay?
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Hang out with some friends.
She's trying to be a cool
and I'm
mom.
just trying to be cool because I never
Oh my
looked at it
God,
as being
Mike.
cool.
Here
So
we
I told him,
go.
hey, you can have a sleepover, whatever.
Whatever, yada, yada,
on
yada,
Saturday
yada,
or something.
yada.
He did have this friend that had a
Thanks
car.
for ruining
and I
yada
told him
yada.
he said no. I told you that on
Yes.
Sunday or whatever day
Thanks
it
for
was.
ruining that.
Thursday.
Thanks for ruining the word whatever. There's a song that goes with that, and now I have to think about it. It's not yada, 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 yada. So, yada, 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 yada. That one.
Anytime, yeah. Oh, body yada yada yada
Yeah,
yada yada.
yeah. That too.
But anytime anybody says yada yada in the last 3 weeks, they're like, "Oh dear God!"
No,
Like,
she's ruined it. Another thing ruined by Leticia. We're going to put that in the class
thanks,
action lawsuit
Leticia.
too. Thanks,
Yeah, remember,
Leticia.
thanks Leticia instead of the thanks Obama.
Exactly. That's going to be
Thanks,
the new
Leticia.
hashtag. Thanks, Leticia.
And he already said something to me about this.
Uh-huh.
Try to talk through the situation. So the plan was he was going to have a sleepover.
No,
We
Chick
both the
Tracy.
beds together. Yada 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 yada.
Yada, yada,
That's
yada.
supposed to be the plan. I was just trying to be a cool mom. I just wanted to be accepted by Gannon for him to be like, wow, yeah, she's always kind of strict on us, but maybe she let me do a little bit.
Oh,
And
she's
I
always
just
kind of
thought
Good
we
strict
to
should
on
see
us.
you. She's always kind of strict on us.
Hey, that's all.
Yeah, but okay.
Okay.
That's,
All right.
Go from there. I'm telling you. Like,
Okay,
Went to
you
hell
okay.
from there.
keep
Got it.
Gannon.
okay. So
All these people, listen to me.
I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Tired of all these people putting all this stupid stuff about blood and all this bullcrap. If there's any blood in the house, it's because of Gannon.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
please, all
Thanks,
the time.
Leticia.
Okay.
There's no massacre occurred in our home.
Oh,
It's not what people
that.
are putting in their head. There's nothing like that.
Oh, well then how was
Hey,
it? Why don't you
nothing.
tell us? Uh-huh.
There's
You can
no
hear people saying,
massacre
well,
that
if you hurt
occurred.
his foot, he couldn't be walking.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It was just blood from his foot. That's it.
Mm,
There was no, like, he hit his head or bullcrap like that.
yeah.
Tired of all these conspiracy theories, and now it's in your head that you think that I'm
Okay, first of all, Dr. T, let me break it down. a conspiracy requires more than one person. Okay. Let's start there. For it to be a conspiracy, you need to conspire. You can't just conspire with one person. You can't just conspire with yourself, even if you have 18 different personalities, which is also lies. Still, okay? So there's no conspiracy. These are just theories based on evidence that people came up with, which make a hell of a lot more sense. Even the way far out ones make more sense than this bullshit ass Quincy Brown story that you're trying to come out with. Girl, bye.
Done something to Gannon in our house. That's what you said yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's not true. Those
Say
photos
that
just simply from
things. It's like,
what happened to his foot. And yes, I've already admitted to you that his arm was burned.
Okay.
He admitted that to you. Wasn't that
Hey,
bad?
Deanna.
Did it have blood?
Can you-
Yes. And the
Deanna.
where the candle was.
can you pause that for a second?
Yeah, I
You
am.
think that's
Not
good.
like-
So you're
This is not like, this is just serious case talk though, but still, okay. She says that he admitted it to Al. Al did talk to Gannon that night and the next day. I don't know if it was, some was on the phone, I think, but I know there was some texting, and that may have been her. But I need to know about that. I think that would answer some of our questions about the 2 pieces of carpet, what happened, the candle. What did he tell his dad about being burned? You know what I mean?
Yes.
God, I wonder how, I don't know if
I
we'll ever.
know that the that the guy that testified about the cell phone, the texts from Gannon's phone Monday to Al and to Harley, they all believe is from Leticia. They do not think that Gannon used his own phone on Monday.
Now, I can't, it's been so much information, but when he was on the stand,
I think both of them, Leather and Lace. I think Lena lives with her mom and her dad both, like shared custody and visitation. I'm
okay,
sorry, Allie.
it's
Go ahead.
okay. I gotta go back and re-listen because I've listened to every second of this. I would never dare, I know you have to. We have, but because we care about it and we take it and try to show, to be able to explain it to you guys and stuff. But still, even if you do every second take notes and you're completely consumed, you still miss stuff.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Re-listen because I don't remember that. What do you remember, like what they said? I know they said something about these messages and stuff besides that they think it was Leticia, or how did they? I don't know. I need to go back and listen.
I'll give you the link because when I was scrolling looking for the stuff for us to watch, there's just a separate, or like a just that testimony by itself on Law and Crime, where he talks about and Mrs. O is correct. Al text Gannon, "Hey buddy," and
the next day, but that night, did they talk? Because they make that recording. She sends the pictures. She says in the call, he even told you about his burn or something.
No, she said, "I even told you about his burns," not he.
Will you rewind it like
Of course I will. Of
okay.
course I will.
I want to hear it because that would be. I really want to know if they talked on the phone that night.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
dang it, it's hell. Bullcrap like that. I'm tired of all these conspiracy theories, and now it's in your head that you think that I've done something to Gannon in our house. That's what you said yesterday. But it's not true. Those photos just simply from what happened to his foot. And yes, I've already admitted to you that his arm was burned.
Okay.
You're right.
Admitted that to you.
Wait, he
Wasn't
admitted
that
it.
bad?
Hold
Did it
on.
have blood? What happened to his foot? And yes, I've already admitted to you that his arm was burned.
Okay.
He admitted that to you. Wasn't that bad?
I already
Did it
admitted
have
that
blood?
to you.
Yes. And under the candle.
I know what the closed captions say, but I think she
You never
says,
think that could.
I already admitted that to
part
you.
of it.
Because she cuts
See,
out
what
right there.
y'all are
She
doing
said,
is trying to take two different
I
things.
did hear that
You're trying to think.
for sure. And then, like, because
Yes.
she cuts out.
That's when I think she repeats it. I already admitted that to you. Like she says, I've already admitted to you that his arm was burned. then he starts to say something. It cuts out a little bit on her end because she's on speakerphone and says, I already admitted. I think what she says is, I already admitted that to you.
Okay. Yeah.
And the
'Cause
only reason I'm saying that is because I feel like if Gannon had said that to Al, there'd be more. He would be talking about that more. Do you know what
yeah,
I
that
mean?
you would think so. Yeah. And
Hmm.
I don't know. We can re-listen to it. Like, think about how we dug into Watts, like, long
Hmm.
after you get all the information, you're able to sit down and kind of look through it yourself some, and we'll be able to probably learn a lot more. There's a lot of things that
Yes,
we'll learn, which that's going to be so fun. I
it
cannot wait.
is. Thank you, Annie. I can't wait. And I've already been. I spent all day today, um, listening to some very, very interesting things and then looking up those interesting things that I heard about. And I cannot wait to tell you guys. And I think the way that we should do it is, let's get through Leticia's trial and, um, the jury and the verdict and all of that. And because we're going to have to sit with that for a minute. We're going to have to talk about that. Like, no matter what happens, either way it goes, even though it would be a relief for us to know that, she's been found guilty. I think what we can all agree is a guilty verdict is not going to bring Gannon back. And so it's like bittersweet. And so it's gonna leave us with feelings. So we'll need to get through that, right? Well, plus whatever Dr. Lewis testifies to, we're gonna have to discuss that. But I really want to get into this, whole situation with Chad and Lori, because I think the way that I want to start it is, um, what Chad was looking into, and then what Lori was looking into, and how they came together. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think that's really. But the weird thing about that is, some of her research was his books.
Yes.
She was like a
Yes.
fan at first.
Yes.
So, mm,
Yes. It's
it,
going to be interesting.
mhm.
We're going to really, really break it down, and this is my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that there are tons of Hidden True Crime has done a really good job breaking all of this down, really, and backstories and, just everything. Um, but I mean, I agree with, almost. I just want to know for myself, and so I would like to take you guys on that journey. This is what started me looking. This is where I started. I looked up at this, and this is what I found out, which led me to this. Like that, like a flow chart,
Yeah,
kind of
yes.
present it like that, because I think that's the way that it likely happened with Chad and Lori. To be honest with you.
Oh, Kelsey, what said? Um, hold on, I want you to see this. Jen
Oh,
Lewin,
here it is.
two
I
of my
found it.
YouTube faves. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank
Here.
you very much. Thank you. Now she's really frantic. Yeah, she's really whipping herself up into a whole frenzy. Okay, Leticia, let's go.
Think that just because I didn't abuse Gannon emotionally in that video, nothing. The whole point of that was he was so upset. It wasn't about, it was me I was going to replace the items for him. It was trying to be, okay, don't worry about it. It's a secret. I'm not going to say anything. I was trying to be cool.
Okay, let me just say this, Leticia. First of all, that's absolute bullshit. But let's say that there is a 1% chance here that you're telling the truth. You're not, obviously. But those two things are opposite. You do Okay, if it's a secret, why are you recording it? You record things for evidence later, dummy.
Yep.
Therefore negating the fact that it's a secret. Okay? Again, you're recording for evidence, which makes you a snitch, also falls in the not cool category. Shut up.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Maybe if I let my guard down for trying to be cool, I let him stay up 30 minutes late that night, trying to be cool. Just trying to be like,
Back to
start working on,
now
hey,
it's
you stand
Gannon's
up
fault
30 minutes
again.
late at Atlanta. So any of that you got from some mind that people were trying to say I was abusing him on some video shit, it was not. Jenna was upset because I was sitting there holding him, and everybody saying something about whatever. I assessed the situation. It wasn't a lot of tons and tons of blood. We got it up. It was on his wall a little bit. I mean, it was
on
not
his
even
wall.
There
little
she
bit.
goes.
So you
There she goes. I'd never caught this before. She has, this is in these calls, she admits to cleaning blood.
Yep.
In
We got
the
that.
yeah, but and we knew that, but in the interrogation with the FBI agent, she says there was no blood. And she
Ooh.
actually never says, she
Right.
actually never admits to
But
actually cleaning up the blood. She skirts all the way around answering that question directly.
yeah, when you're talking about when Gruesing is like at
Yes.
the when he's like confronting her and asking her like
Yes.
tough questions. Yeah, I do recall that she does skirt around
She
the
does
blood.
skirt
'Cause he's
around
like,
it.
where's all the blood from, Leticia? When he starts to
Exactly. And she says, any blood was already there. Why don't you ask the people who were living in that so-called crime scene?
yeah, you need to ask them. I
Shut up.
can't. Here soon,
She's
honey.
just,
You gonna
she's
be locked up
demonic.
and the key's gone. This, so
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have the death penalty anymore in Colorado, so you will suffer
Mm-mm.
a long life in prison.
And I just would like to point out, Leticia, that all of your stories, you're blaming a Hispanic or Mexican or Puerto Rican. Good luck. Good luck in prison, ma'am. Just that's all I'm going to say
cleaned his
about
wall
that.
up?
He did.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Blood on
he
the thing
did. Then she
we cleaned
changed
up.
it. She
It was
said
not,
we
it was
cleaned
from
it
his
up.
arm
Will you
and his
rewind it?
foot.
Get
That's
it?
all. From,
Yep.
Put me outside. Jenna was to say I was
She
abusing
said
him on some video shit. It was not.
Say that out. Say it again, babe.
She says he did, but then she says we did after that.
She did. First, she says we got it up, and then Al presses her because he caught the same thing we did, and then that's when she changes it. So watch or listen.
Jenna was upset because I was sitting there holding him, and everybody saying something about whatever. I assessed the situation. It wasn't a lot of tons and tons of blood. We got it up. It was on his wall a little bit. I mean, it was not even a lot.
So you cleaned his wall up?
He did.
Oh, okay.
There was blood on the thing we cleaned up. It was not. It was from his arm and his foot. That's all. Put me outside. There was nobody said it did. You could hear in all these stories. Hannah's head was hit. He was doing this. No.
Then
But
tell us
wait,
what
If he
happened,
would have been
asshole.
in that situation, I get on the phone and I call 911. I'm not stupid. Do you think I'd much rather be sitting here?
I'm not.
Grandpa, you said you had a whole ass fucking fire, that the alarm was yelling at you, talking about fire, 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 right? But what did you do? You left the fire, fire, fire. That's what you did. You
Yeah,
left the home.
you idiot.
Idiot.
Didn't call 911. Yeah.
Both of us, you idiot.
Oh my god. But she is so infuriating. I don't know. There was something I was gonna say, but it she makes me so mad. I can't keep up with my own thoughts. So.
Yes. And here comes Nate Dean with facts. So he was injured and you made him clean it, bitch.
Correct. Also, I thought he hit his head on a bike accident, and then he hit his head moving the beds together, and then
Correct.
so
All those things. Exactly. All those things. Never once did she call 911 because she is an idiot.
freaking hussy.
And C-Star, her story is that he got burned when he knocked the candle over and he was picking at it, and that's the blood that's all over the wall in his bedroom.
Lisa, you're exactly right. Look, I used to work in a bakery. I would burn my arms all the time. They never bled. Maybe they bled after a couple weeks of picking at the scab, but not like the night that you get burned. And oh my God. Yeah.
My very first job was I worked at Chick-fil-A in the mall, at the
Ooh.
Parks Mall in Arlington, yeah, and do you know how many times I burnt myself at that place? I never bled, ever, ever, not once,
I,
ever.
I love Chick-fil-A.
I do too, but I don't like yeah, I will say their chicken is good.
With someone
That's what.
saying that
Yes, and their frozen lemonades. Oh my God, they're so good.
I was being irresponsible or whatever.
Whatever, whatever,
Someone
whatever.
accusing me of hurting a child. Do you think that?
Do you
The
like
way I
that?
panic at
Do
the
you
sight of
think that?
blood? Yes, I freaked out. I'm
You
like, oh
sound
my
like a
God, stop
dog,
peeling
Leticia.
it.
She sounds like one of those
He peeled it and
chihuahuas
peeled it and peeled
when they
it.
get really upset and they kind of gurgle and bark at the same time. That's what she sounds like. That's what
Yeah.
she sounds like. All I hear.
Oh my God.
I hope you guys don't have your earbuds turned up because that was awfully loud. I apologize.
Yeah,
I yell
and
at
his
him for
nose
peeling
bleeds.
And his nose bleeds and his foot bleeding and yeah.
it. It's almost like I'm mad at him. You don't understand.
No, nobody understands, Leticia, because it makes no fucking sense.
Okay.
Try again.
Everybody the true story, but what they're doing is they're coming in there and trying to say just because some lady who thinks she's hot chick that's been talking to you apparently, she posts online all this bullshit.
Oh,
Who?
here
What
we
lady?
go.
Those trivia somebody.
Who?
Oh, dear
That's,
God.
she's fucking stupid.
I ain't talked to nobody.
Yeah, tell her, Al.
She's
Don't.
online saying she's talking to you and Landon, and you and
You-
Landon was saying there was blood all over Ganda's room.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere in the house.
I
At
don't.
this point, she's
Who is
already
this now?
dumped Gannon in Florida, and she has the nerve to fucking ask him about a lady online. Are you
No,
kidding me?
Is she in Florida already on 250? Yeah, she is. You're right.
Yeah. She's already, because when they had these calls, they were saying that she was in the Carolinas
That's
and
right.
pretending she was in Colorado.
That's right. That's right.
True. If it was anything, it was from the foot, and I stepped not outside. I stepped in and on the carpet when I freaking took the carpet up that we walk outside on.
Uh-huh.
But nobody cares that that's how it happened. That's where blood came from. It was not puddles.
Leticia, there
We
were
cleaned it up and smeared it. Sorry.
Leticia.
What freaking lady are you talking to? What?
The beds were already put together.
Leticia, just stop right here. We've seen those pictures, ma'am, and the only way for those pictures to come out like they do with that reaction to Blue Star, as it were, is if you cleaned the blood with blood. So there was tiny drops of blood on the wall, and you took a spray and sprayed blood and wiped it down. That's the only way that would happen. Okay?
Yes.
Which we know you didn't do. So stop your fucking lying. Stop, you're
Get her,
ridiculous.
Kelsey. And I love when Al pops off a bit. I cheer him on
I do
every
too.
Get her ass
When
out.
and then I think that you can almost sort of tell a little bit when the FBI agent is like reeling him back in, like, bruh, everybody. Like, it reminds me of that from Family Guy Star Wars after Chris unalives Darth Vader, or they're fighting and they're tussling, and here comes the Emperor. All right, everybody, just calm the fuck down. I feel like that's what the FBI agent is having to do to dial it back, because you can tell Al wants to give her the business and read her to absolute filth, and I don't blame him. And here I feel like Randy Travis, the FBI agent's like tapping him.
They're probably passing him notes, deep breaths, like, it's okay, calm down.
Calm down, because this bitch, and meanwhile, Leticia is not noticing any of it because this is what she's doing.
Yes, and you can literally hear him whispering at times.
Yes. Meanwhile, here's Leticia, all hopped up on Twinkies and lies.
Hopped up on Twinkies and lies. Yes.
That's what's wrong with her ass.
Because I had told Gannon he could have a sleepover.
The beds were pushed together.
I had pushed them together because I had told him Sunday he could have a sleepover.
Uh-huh. Why would you push the bed
I
seat
didn't know that
for
his
a
stomach was going
sleepover?
to go to start hurting. I had already said he was doing his socks.
What? Doing
But
his socks?
who was the sleepover with? Was it
Yeah.
Braden?
Don't
He just asked me, could he have a sleepover,
Hold
even though
on.
it was a school night.
hold on.
After
I gotta tell you this, Al, please, for the next and you said you've been doing this for 11 years, but I think at 11 years you should know what you're asking an open-ended question. Don't give her it's not a multiple choice. Don't give her a fucking hint.
we were going to hike. And the reason I said yes is we were sitting there talking about the whole coach thing. He was talking
She
to me about
asked
sisters.
he asked
All he had was
who?
sisters. Said yes, just because I feel so bad. Because here we are both in an emotional moment. I'm upset about Kobe. He's upset about him having girls, yada, yada, yada. I agree.
You're in an
Sorry.
emotional
I usually don't
emotional
agree with
moment
things.
over Kobe
I was
Bryant. You don't
trying
give
to
a
be
fuck
like,
about
okay, maybe
Kobe
this
Bryant.
is a good
Shut up.
chance, but maybe bend the rules just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So yes, said Cannon, you can have sleepover. Cannon pushed his beds together. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know what happened, why he didn't go ask about sleepover. I don't know what happened wherever. I
Huh?
don't know. He didn't ever come say such and such, didn't say whatever. I just know his stomach was hurting. So I assumed he didn't want to be in the sleepover with the boys, whoever the boy was.
You
Why-
just
Tell
said
me
yes
now,
to a
now.
sleepover to just who?
Why-
Anybody?
So you were gonna let it? Let me back up.
Yeah, back
Why-
I
him,
was
back
gonna
her
let
up.
the boy, but he
Al.
said his brother had a car.
Right. Okay. Fine. But he's never pushed the beds together for a sleepover before. Where did that come from?
What do you mean? Well, I do.
No, usually they
Did push the beds
are they
because they were. Albert, we pushed the beds together.
You said
we
he
had
did.
all the things lined up around the room and little cardboard things. They
What?
all lined up around the room, and we pushed the beds together.
Uh-huh.
That was it. I mean, me pushing the beds together is not a crime.
I'm not saying it was. It's just weird because to my knowledge, he's never done that.
He was gonna. I guess he was gonna build a fort. I don't know.
Okay.
It was just for Sunday. They got pushed back. I mean, there's nothing.
Okay. All right.
So that is the only reason. That is the only reason when they got pushed back that he would have had to normal.
Leticia, you should never be able to use speakerphone. That option should be fucking well, we're not gonna have to worry about that, but just she doesn't know how to work speakerphone at all. Just hollering into the phone so much that even the phone has given up. That's why that shit's cutting out so bad. Even your phone's tired of your shit, Leticia.
That he would have peeled his arm after it happened on Sunday.
So
I don't do it. Whoever your friend is, a neighbor that knows all this bullshit.
Oh,
to give you
here
the
we
video
go.
Footage of running out when the daggone fire was going on, and you will see.
Where is that
was
video
I being
footage? I didn't
whatever?
see
Was
no
I
video
fussing? Was I
footage of
doing anything
you
but
running
being
out of the
loving
house
to
with that
children?
daggone
Right.
car.
Tina, I told everybody, oh, it's okay. We're gonna fix it. Nobody was yelling at anybody. Nobody was angry with anybody. Nobody
That's
was
lies.
hurting anybody. Nobody was doing
Also
anything
lies.
wrong.
That's
But
also
so-
lies.
It wasn't even that.
I would love to
scared.
see.
But how?
There-
Back up
whatever
to something
the
you
fuck
said that
footage
I
there
mean
is.
that really struck
too.
me, Tisha. You said it went
She claims
went
even
downhill.
that
How?
many of
What do
her
you mean? How
versions
did it go
he
downhill?
leaves.
Yes.
In many versions, after he gets shot, that in her last
Mhm.
version, in that remember she leaves and she comes only for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
So did you think that she did that really? Maybe is what's something that's true because it's kind of consistent and you know how she is, but maybe not. I don't know.
I don't
What do you
know.
think?
I don't know. I have to think about that one.
And then how did this Quincy Brown freaking dude get involved?
Yeah,
Sorry about Quincy. She told me.
No, but tell me the part about how did it go downhill? That's what I need to know. You said it went downhill fast and it got out of control, and maybe you freaked out, whatever. But
I never said anything about getting out of control. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
no, you
I
said
never
the
said-
okay, you said it went
situation.
downhill, Tisha.
Said
Was
it
out
went
of
downhill,
control.
Meaning Cannon was supposed to have a sleepover. His stomach started hurting. That's why we didn't get to have a sleepover. That's what it means. It means that.
Okay,
It
okay,
went
I
down
got
to
you.
meaning
I got you.
he stayed up late.
All right, so listen.
See, see how when I talk to you, do you see how you already put me as if I'm some criminal?
No. I
Leticia, you
haven't
actually did
criminalized
say
you
it
at all.
that
I'm
way.
asking you questions. That's what you wanted me to do, and I'm asking you questions.
Bed feed you. I mean, really? Come on, Albert. That is not you saying to me if, gosh, how many times have you left out of town and my wife just took care of everything? That's not you doing that. That's not you taking my side.
Leticia,
It's you.
Albert could say it every
Hey, I
day
can't
from
hear
now
you.
until the end of time, and it wouldn't be enough for you.
You're
Fuck
saying
off.
something about us putting beds together when the child was built in a box because you thought this is a box for his son. It's a problem if I get involved, and if it's a problem if I do it the wrong way.
No,
The right way.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Everything.
Tisha, babe, listen, okay?
Babe.
I'm worried to
Babe.
death about Gannon's safety, where he's at, all these
He
things.
just wants to know where Gannon's at.
He
told me the
does.
bike
Stop
He
story
twisting
does.
and turning this
is not
into
true
all the
now,
things,
okay? But
everything
Yes.
but
but
Gannon.
you also said he had a hit.
You know how I feel? You want me to be honest with you? You
Yeah.
know how I feel? I feel like if I just tell you something like that, it's what you want to hear. That's honestly how you make me feel. You make me feel if I just tell you there's some because I even sit there and listen to you go, okay, it was an accident. Okay.
Here we go.
You to say or you're
No.
because that is not Albert.
No. Yes,
There.
actually, yes, it is.
No.
As a recruiter, I did the same shit for 11 years, having to dig into people's past and everything, okay?
You
And
didn't dig into this, but
you
you
said,
good. I'm sorry, Albert,
all
but
right,
you
listen,
didn't.
listen, you told me, you keep telling me what I just want to hear. I just want to hear the truth, Tisha, okay?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Yesterday, listen, yesterday, and we passed this point, but you said there was a bike accident with a head injury. So is it just the bike accident that's not true? Or is it the head injury also that's not true?
None of
There's
it's
no
true.
head injury or bike accident. I told you, I feel like you wanted me to say something to you.
Okay, so now, what did
Yeah,
freaking
because
Quincy
they
do with
can't make
Gannon?
sense.
How did
Closed
She's
captions is struggling
she's
too
not-
because she's so
Do you
fucked
think
off.
first of all, we should
Here
put
we
this in
go.
perspective.
Okay.
Okay,
Do
let's
you
put
think
it in
I even know
perspective.
my way around Colorado first off?
Yeah, we've been here a year now. You go all over the place.
Bye, Leticia. Look, do you think I even know my way around Colorado? First of all, you're not driving all over the state. Let's keep it in perspective, ma'am. Okay, you're not driving all over Hell's Half Acre. You've already done that drive, remember? But that came later. But let's just back the milk truck up because you got an iPhone that you're always on that you're abusing the fuck out of right now because you got it on speakerphone and you're screaming like a freaking maniac into it. And even the phone is giving up on your ass. But I know you know how to work that phone. Why don't you there's maps, idiot, that tells you turn by turn. So just shut up and stop. If you're going somewhere you didn't know where you were going, the thing everybody and anybody puts it into Google Maps and they get turn by turn directions. So stop playing with Al and the rest of us. Al, don't let her get away with this cockamamie bullshit. Put your foot down, sir. Shut her down.
Colorado Springs, right?
You've been, yes.
Thank
We've been
you,
all over up
Missy.
there around
Thank
the
you very
outlets, and we've
much.
been up there to Denver a bunch. Yes, I think you know a little bit about Colorado, so don't play me on that, Tisha.
Yeah.
I wasn't even going there. Do you see how I said that just to see you jump at me? Do you see how I said that?
Well, good. You got me. You got me jumping, all right? My
Oh,
son's out there
he's
missing with
jumping now,
Quincy Brown. You
Leticia.
got me jumping. You win, all right?
Mhm.
What's your next question?
Yeah, you win.
You win.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Everybody's listening to you. And could you use
How
your
many
inside
days has
voice
it
loud
been?
mouth?
I have not. There is nowhere that I could take in that he would just be gone that many days. You have to put that in your brain.
Oh, yeah, it is in my brain. It's in my brain that he's gone and there's nowhere he could be safely, okay, because he's with this Quincy Brown guy who's a freaking sex offender, jumping bail, whatever you want to label him. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't know all that shit, okay? He's just a bad dude and my son's with him.
I told you this.
Okay. All right.
I told you what happened.
Okay.
I told you when we came home. I already told you all this. So when I told you the truth, this is what you did. You said to me, hey, that's not how it happened.
But you told me the truth. You told me 4 different versions of the truth, Tisha. That's where the problem is, okay?
Yep.
I want to believe you.
The details, and you're asking me 3 weeks later, detail for detail.
But yes, absolutely. but in your own words, now that you slept on it, now that you recovered a little bit, you're starting to remember more and more and more.
But she
So what I
doesn't
want to
have
know,
Al cuddles.
You
That's the
everything I
problem,
remember.
Al.
okay, the detail I want to know is what did Quincy Brown do with Gannon? That's the detail I want to know. That's the question.
Where he took him, I don't know. Where they went. Don't you think for a second if I knew that, Albert, I would tell you.
Where did
No.
he take him from? That's a starting point. Where were you at when he took him?
Home.
Okay, so yesterday it was a bike accident in.
I already told you the bike accident. You already talked about.
Fine, but I'm saying yesterday he was taken from Douglas County. Today he's taken from El Paso County at 6627.
Liz.
Right, but then you changed it, then you brought it back, then you changed it, brought it back.
I said that to you because you just want me to say whatever they got you thinking.
I'm thinking what I'm thinking, okay? Nobody.
Whatever they got you
Not doing a
thinking.
damn
That's
thing.
why you said
My
that.
son
Yeah,
is listening
Leticia.
that there's
Okay.
Yeah,
supposedly
that's it,
looking for him.
Leticia. Now you can read
You're the only
minds.
one telling me anything about their situation.
I'm curious. Why come you asking me all these damn questions, Albert?
Yes.
Why come?
So it's not.
She does
couldn't
say
do
that. Why
anything.
come?
You talk about how you have to live with that. Do you
Here-
know how I
Here
have
we
to
go.
sit here and be like, oh my God, what could I have done to protect him better? Because Albert's going to turn it and say that I'm a horrible person. You think
This bitch still brings it back to her. How do you think I feel thinking nothing about what has happened to Gannon? No. She skips over that entire thing. And now she's worried because what is Al going to blame me for? Get bent. This is the most jacked up. You are a fucked up duck, Leticia. A
Yep,
fucked up
she is.
duck.
Yeah,
I
she
want to
needs
lose my
kosher
entire
meals.
life?
Hey, Leticia, guess what? You know all those threats in the peanut butter? It was me. Ha ha.
Because I couldn't protect someone but
And
God
watch
protect
out.
it.
Yeah.
Well, do you know do
You might
you
get
know
him
if
in your
Gannon's
jelly
alive
soon.
or was he alive when he took him?
I'm going to write
he
7
hurt?
days in your jelly next
I
week.
was out of it. Do you not understand this?
So you were out, so you blacked
I'm going
out,
to
right?
turn the
And
jelly
you took him
against
while
you.
you were
You thought
blacked
the
out.
peanut butter was
No, I
something?
just said
Wait
it
till
was
you can see,
in
wait
and
till you
out of
see
it
what I
from
can do with some jelly.
I hit my
Yeah.
head. I'm in and out of it.
And
Oh,
exactly,
my
I'm
arm.
curious. She said,
Dude,
Albert, I knew you were
Title.
going to turn
You
it
would
or
not
whatever.
listen to me
He
on
was
that.
going to
You
turn
know
it.
what she should have done?
right.
That's my husband. You should have said, oh my God, this fucker not only hurt my wife, took my son.
Here we go.
Okay, so
She lists
She
herself
should be
first.
safe.
I'm trying to believe you, okay? But that when I got home Tuesday, you had no sign of anything, no marks on your head, no marks on your arms.
Oh,
Where you were
that's
tied.
okay. You want to know why? Because it's all on social media where I have Band-Aids on my hand around my arms on it. That's a fucking lie.
Where's
Okay,
the
all right, fair
gunshot
enough.
wound to your knee?
I ain't
It's
seen
on
that.
social media.
Okay,
It's on
well,
social
Maria.
media. Why? All kinds of everything.
Little
it's on
Leticia
social media.
or
It's on
Lucia?
social media that you killed him. So you want me to believe everything I hear on social
So
media?
she was
Yes.
pointing out that.
Why in the world would you
Hold on,
think
I'm
that?
I'm
let
not
me
thinking
pause
that.
her.
You just told me to believe social media. Social media says you're a killer.
On there, meaning they
Okay, what were you gonna say, babe?
She was pointing out that. So he said, why don't you have any injuries? Oh,
Mhm.
that's a lie. It's on social media, meaning people are accusing her of having something to do with it and pointing out that she has injuries on her hands, I guess, and things like that. Because
Which she did.
hmm And then he says back to her, well, it's on social media that you killed him. Do you want me to believe that too? Like, oh my God. I don't remember seeing that back then. And I watched this from the beginning.
Me
But there's
too,
so
I
many people
know.
who you can miss stuff. You just can. But yeah, I don't
Some-
and it's been a long time. So I've forgotten some things too. But yeah, I would love to see those social media posts about see what people pointed out on her,
Look
what
them
was
up. They're
bandaged.
online. They're online.
I'll try to find
Well,
him on
yeah.
Facebook.
Put it on the list.
Yeah. Okay. It's on the list.
It's also on Google
Okay,
too if
so
you can't
saw a
find them
picture
on
of me.
Facebook.
That's all I meant. They
So-
just get picture of me doing it.
Social media
Killing one.
social media says you're a killer and that Landon's the hero. Do you want me to believe that?
If you believe that, you're dumb. Want to know why? Because you know better than that.
Okay, well, I mean,
I mean, you're treating her like she's a hero.
Now she's attacking a fucking
Exactly
8-year-old.
what you're doing. It's been
Landon.
with your wife. You've been with your ex-wife.
No,
Oh,
haven't
she
been with
said
nobody.
Landon, not
I told
Lena.
you,
I
I've
Yeah,
been
but
with
it
my
sounds like
family.
Lena. When he says it,
You
it
can
sounds
attack
like
me all you
Lena.
want to,
I
okay,
thought
but
you
Yeah.
it
said,
really doesn't matter. Yes, that's an attack.
but then she expands, and you
Okay,
hear
well,
she's
what's
talking
with
about
all this
Lena.
crap you're sending her now? You're telling her, you're telling the world how
Yeah,
much
get
of a
her
piece of
really
shit
fired
she
up.
is, but now you're trying to.
Poker, Al.
Anything. My shit has been hacked. I don't believe
Hacked.
nothing
Now
unless
she's
it's my
hacked.
daggone Yahoo. People have created a fake profile under my name. They screened
Bitch,
up the
Yahoo gets
profile,
hacked more than
everything.
anything. Shut
People,
up.
the only thing I have secured is because I contacted Yahoo. It's my Yahoo account.
Okay,
You can listen to anything from anything else.
okay, fine, but you sent her a message that said the same thing
Here
you
she
tried to
comes.
say to me
Now
initially
she's
about this
got-
ransom
hold
and
on, I
these
have to
phone calls from
pause this.
DC.
Pardon me,
So
Al.
yes, I do
Pardon
believe
me.
that you sent her that.
Excuse me.
That's what you told me.
Okay, hold on. Now she is in contact with Yahoo. I'm done, you guys. I'm done. Stop it.
Is that what she said? I
Yes.
thought-
The only reason the only thing you can trust is Yahoo, because I got in contact, but she can't contact the FBI. She needs Albert to do that for her. But she's resourceful enough to get to hold of Yahoo.
Yeah, Yahoo, Jose Baez, all the
Mhm.
Nancy Grace. No, but
Yes. They're all on her People magazine. They're all angry and outraged at what's been done to me, Albert.
oh my god.
Albert, if I were you, I would change your name, because I mean, I don't want to be ugly about it, but that's all I can hear is the way she puts an extra syllable where there ain't no syllable. Albert. I can't. I would change my name. I'm sorry, I would. Albert.
That's what you told me.
That's what you told me.
That's what you told me.
Oh, you know why that done that? That's because we sent it from a stupid messenger thing. And when I switched out to do my phone thing, I was trying to write back from. I was like, I'm gonna send Landon this too. I was gonna talk to both y'all in it because I couldn't.
First you didn't do it. Now you did do it, but you have a good reason.
No, you or Landon didn't send anything from DC. You said that the messages came from a DC number or something. That's what you said.
That's what you said.
Washington, Seattle.
Oh, Washington, Seattle.
Like Seattle,
Oh,
Washington,
okay,
you mean? Now we
gotcha.
put shit backwards. Oh,
I
this
did tell you that. I said Washington. I said Roy Elementary.
Okay,
I didn't know.
this must be the altar that's illiterate.
Read the emails I sent her when she wrote me. I told her fuck her. She ain't done a goddamn thing for those kids. Don't be fucking playing hero. Read them.
all right.
She was sitting right beside her.
They went to
Oh,
Texas.
here we
I ain't
go.
reading shit. I just saw what she forwarded me. She forwarded me something about ransom.
She
Let me tell you what's happened.
wrote
Hold
you
on a second.
you wrote me that night. As soon as I said something to you about her saying bingo,
Let me tell you what's happened here. Leticia, since you're so smart, you can't figure this out, you dumbass bitch. Landon must have it set up on her messenger that her messages from Messenger go to an SMS message. They go to her texts. It's not that complicated, Dr. T. Use your PhD, ma'am.
so you had to be sitting right beside her. You had to tell her that.
How about just use some fucking
Wait, whoa. No.
How about just shut
You
the
talking
fuck
about
up with your lies?
She
How's it
replied
start
to you
there?
after that one email you
Shut
sent
the
when you said,
Shut the fuck.
I
You
was-
sounded so hick the way you said it.
No, I'm gonna tell you what happened. No, she did it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Tell
I
us,
was sitting there
Albert.
in the room. They had another hotel room. It was at that time of night when Lena was going to bed, and every night I put Lena to bed, and the email came through, and she read it, and that's when she messaged you back, and that's the absolute truth. And you can question it all you want to, but that's what happened. I don't show them shit, okay?
Well,
Because
I defended you and I defended myself and said you ain't done motherfucking things. Don't be coming up in my house. You shouldn't be here. Did she tell you I said all that?
listen, I don't get into nothing she's saying. And that's the God's honest truth. She's freaking out every single day, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm glad they went to Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it drives me, between her and Veronica, it drives me freaking nuts.
Yeah, Leticia, you defended you and her. Okay. You and Albert. I'm sorry. Albert.
Well, why do you have to be around them?
Yes. Why do you have
I'm
to
not
be in the
around
same
them,
zip code,
okay?
Albert?
We're looking for
What's
our
wrong with
son.
you?
We have a shared child in common.
stress on you if you are listening to Good Drive Touch.
And guess what? You know me well enough to know that I'm going to get myself out of stressful situations that are not productive, and you know that.
That's why we ain't together
know
no more,
that.
Leticia.
So is this why you don't want me and Harley to be with you?
I never
Or
said
we have
that.
to just keep doing that?
I never said that.
I've agreed to do everything I've asked you, told you, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I've agreed to testify.
Except for tell the lie. Except for
Okay.
stop telling
I've
lies.
agreed to help find him. I've agreed to do everything.
Aren't you a
I'm tired
ball
being
of wonderful?
portrayed
You've
as the
agreed to help
killer of a
find
child
Tim.
that I love. If you want to know something,
Yes.
I have a better relationship with Dan than I even do Lena. Dan and I are so much alike. This is why it's killing
This
me.
had to hurt. This probably pissed Al off.
It's killing me because it's portrayed wrong.
Okay, so let's pump the brakes here. Okay, I'm seriously. Let's pump the brakes.
Yes,
If you
I'm
give me the
curious.
truth, and I hate to say it like this, but the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and you just lay it on the line for me, no matter what the truth is. Okay, the absolute truth. I don't want no more Quincy lied on the road, Quincy bike accident, Quincy hiding in the house, okay? Quincy's secret messages, ransom. I don't want no more of that, okay? Just drive me freaking nuts, okay? I just want the truth, and then hey, listen to me for a second.
Yeah.
I want the truth right now, and then I'll be willing to meet you.
Meet me? Meet me. Like, just meet. That's all I get is meet you.
You're not even in motherfucking
Listen,
Colorado, bitch.
Listen, I'm
Stop
sitting
playing.
right here. I'm trying to work with you, okay? That's a start, okay? That's a
Let me
start.
look.
I told you yesterday. I told you yesterday.
My family.
I told you yesterday. The biggest thing in between us right now is the truth, and we have a big gap between us and the truth right now. Okay. All right. I'm not promising you. Listen.
Plan of giving me.
I'm not.
Separated.
I'm not promising you anything. Okay. I want the truth, and I will promise you. I promise you a meeting. You could. Yes, you're my wife. Okay. I'm not promising you anything today other than a meeting. You give me the truth, you get your meeting, you get your face-to-face, you get to see me. All this wonderful things you send me on email about how much you want me.
To with you.
Okay, you get to meet with me today. That's what you get. You left, and I'm offering you a meeting.
What is it? Is this a meeting? I left, or I was taken away.
No, you left out.
Nobody took you away.
No. You brought your ex-wife to our home, and that was wrong.
I didn't bring nobody. She got her ass on a plane and came, and the messages show that you told her that you would support her when she got here. So we're not playing this game. She is irrelevant in this conversation.
Ask Albert, and then what did I do? I got on the phone with you, and I said, I don't agree with this.
Okay, fine. You know what? My son's missing. I don't care about stupid, petty. You think I'm hooking up with her. It's about Gannon. So you give me the truth, and I'll meet.
It's not about hooking up with her. It's about you.
But that's all you said. Tisha, stop. Put the brakes.
Be on TV hugging your ex-wife.
Actually, I should, because she's the mother of my son, and I'm not playing this game with you, okay? Do you want to meet? Do you want to meet or not?
Do you want to know what?
Do you want to meet or not?
You want to know something? You should. Well, then guess what? This wife of yours has done everything that that sorry-ass motherfucking mother hasn't done.
Oh,
I'm not arguing with you about that. I'm not arguing anything.
Do you think I got a hug from you?
You got plenty of hugs. You got plenty of hugs until you decided to bounce and come and get your shit and bounce.
I asked for Valentine's Day. I said, hey, let us come stay. Do you think you gave me anything?
Thank you so much.
But you can give her conversations every
Lainey,
day.
thank you very
Her
much.
every day.
Listen,
Thank you,
you've been
everyone.
begging me. Listen,
Who
You
sent me
tell all
money?
the shit to
Thank
the
you.
kids.
let me tell you something. Listen,
Dare you
you're not making
me?
you're not making yourself believable to me. You offered the truth, okay? You offered lie detector test. I don't even believe you're anywhere close to here. That's why you're dodging this meeting. Okay?
That's
right.
right.
The God's honest.
In a meeting.
Yeah, you are.
You for days.
Yes, you
Yeah, you
are.
are. You're dodging this shit.
Sure
From your
is.
hotel, you won't even tell me where you're staying.
Well, I asked you the same question, and you won't even tell me where. You tell me.
Yeah.
I gave it to you.
You said the North End.
Place I was staying.
You said the North End. Bullshit.
The north end of
Say
North
America.
Carolina.
Yes, I did.
Bullshit.
You go look at your email.
I know, and it's bullshit. You don't think I didn't drive around there just like I drove around looking for other shit?
Ooh.
Drive around there. I don't have a car.
All right.
You're gonna find me.
Screenshot me a receipt right now. Send me the receipt from your email because I know you got it because you always get them. Okay, so don't play me,
Audacity
homie.
in a
All right,
can, you
send me the
show
shit
right,
and then
kinda
I'll believe you.
curious.
Second, do you think for a second that I pay for this?
Oh,
Do you think that?
who's paying for it then, Leticia?
All right, So, all right, fine. All right, back up. You give me the truth, and I'll drive to freaking Extended Stay America right now. Give me the truth.
I gave you the truth. I walked you through what happened.
No, you walked me through 27 versions of a fake bullshit lie.
I think
okay?
you're being nice,
All right,
Albert. I
tell me
think
the
it was
truth
more
right
like
now.
So now
37.
you want the
Nope.
truth, and you just told me it was a lie.
No,
You're not trying to be on my
I
side.
am. I'm trying to meet you.
You literally just told me it was a fake bullshit of a lie. You just told me none of it was true.
Tisha, I got to ask you every day.
You just told me
If
that.
I got to ask you every day, like yesterday was the bike accident. That was the first time I heard that one after 3 weeks. Okay, now today I call you back, willing to work with you for a lie
Yeah.
detector test, and that's a bullshit story.
Correct, Albert. Don't take
Okay.
her crap
I
no
already said
more.
I would do a lie detector test. I already told you I would do a lie detector test.
That's completely irrelevant. What's relevant is the truth. You get me.
Leticia, let me just, excuse me, Albert. I'm sorry, Albert. Excuse me. Do you see how she just, he totally says this is what you lied about, gives her a whole ass example, basically brought out the crayons and drew this bitch a picture, and she skirts completely around it.
Yeah, well, that's exactly.
I know I lied. I said I'd get a polygraph test. What the fuck good is a polygraph test going to do, Leticia? You're a liar. Shut up. All he
Yep.
wants to know is the truth. You owe him that. You should have told him instead of this bullshit ass game you're playing right now.
At Extended Stay America.
That's what it is.
Listen, you get me at Extended Stay
Or
America. You can
Extended
do
Stay
whatever you want to
America.
with me. Okay. I just want the truth. And that's
You can
what
do
you get.
whatever you want with me.
Okay, like,
Bless
yeah,
his
like
heart.
you're really going to let that happen.
Uh-huh.
Listen, you give me the truth that we find my son.
If you wanted me, you would not be apart from me.
Tisha,
Here we go.
watch your interview. You said you
What?
left because of Landon. You said that, not me. I didn't say Tisha leave. I said everybody
Hey,
come together, be a
Farley.
team. Let's find Gannon. That's what I said. And that's what I've said from day one. And you
You're right,
bounced on me.
Nadine.
Left from the house because you had her there in our home.
That's
sure did.
what he
And
just
I'll
fucking
tell every
said.
judge, I'll tell every judge, jury in this country that I had my ex-wife, my mom, my two sisters, my uncle, Aunt Veronica, two other freaking women,
Ooh.
Landon's brother. I had a team of like 15 people supporting the family, working as a team to do everything we could to find Gannon.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Okay.
Sorry if it sounds selfish, but I hate that bitch.
Okay, but guess what? Listen to what I just said. I had everybody in the house, but you know who wasn't there? My wife and my daughter. They bounced on me, okay? They bounced on me, but me being a good person, I'm still here willing to listen to you.
Mom, we had to turn the keys into you.
I told that you can come get your stuff after you said you didn't want to be there anymore. Okay, you left. You and Harley got in Harley's car, packed suitcases, supposedly going to the police station, and you never showed up until like the next day or some shit like that. Okay,
Boom.
so if you would have done what you were supposed, no, you listen to me. If you would have done what
That's
you're
right.
supposed to do, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Okay, so
Shut her
don't
down.
turn this on me. I've been a team player this whole time for the entire team.
To be together right now is what you're saying.
If you would have never left, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You got your shit and you bounced, okay? What we need now is
So
the
gross,
truth.
isn't she,
You're
Alan?
saying if I would have never left, we'd be together right now.
That's what
I'm
he just
saying you
said. He
bounced,
said it
okay?
37
You
times.
bounced.
Okay, see, that's your point. You don't have any. You don't want to be with me.
That's not what I'm saying. It's not about our relationship. It's about Gannon. And you're dodging me when I keep asking you for the truth, saying I'm going to drive to you at Extended Stay America. She hung up.
She just hung up.
She just hung up.
Wow.
My God, Jen. You know what? I wouldn't mind listening to really all of the things, like
We
looking
should
at a
do
lot
it
of it.
again.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do it again.
Because you hear a lot you don't hear the first time, and like, I don't know, maybe we'll wait until we put out for discovery, or will we get these back if we ask for everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we will. I mean, we can request it. So it's about what we request. So we're going to want to request any of the videotaped interrogations and all of the calls recorded between Al and Landon. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
Al and Leticia.
we didn't see either of those two last ones in full. The one with Gruesing, the one where she really goes into like,
No, we haven't
and
seen them all.
like the other one, the psychiatric. Will we get those, the medical ones,
I
if they
don't.
were submitted to evidence?
That one might be a little bit more difficult
Right.
because
That's what I figured, but
I
I knew
don't
probably no. Or
because they were used. It's not a therapy session, right? It's not a privileged conversation. They're not there to um like diagnose her in a clinical setting. They're there to diagnose her
right.
for the courts. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They just say no. So we might could get those. I mean, there's no harm in asking.
And not only that, it was submitted into evidence, right? In full. Didn't they
What's that?
weren't they submitted into evidence?
Yes, all of
So
those. Yes, the interviews, the and the sane exams were sane. Jesus, sanity uh, exam were in total were all admitted into evidence. Yes, but this is the thing this is what I want to hear. Not I want to hear all the phone calls because there are more phone calls that were recorded that they did not play and that they did not ask to be part of the case, but they exist.
right. Will we get that? Or-
What's the word? We can't. All we have to do is ask. I don't
okay.
know what we'll get. It's up to Colorado.
So it's
I don't
different
think.
right? And it's just kind of
Well, there's usually certain things that you can count on that they will deem not in the public's best interest, right? And they're right about these things, like crime scene photos, autopsy pictures, that kind of
wait.
stuff.
How do they end up getting out there, like the crime scene photos and stuff of other cases? Because like think about like O.J. Simpson and Nicole and Ron.
Well, they've changed the laws a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's not that they've changed the laws. I think how they do it. There's sometimes journalists are also able to get things under FOIA that regular people don't get access to.
Right. Hmm.
And
Lainey, that's such a good point. She did it on every call.
every call. And, you know, people there, I mean, there are people that, you know, might get a hold of it and, you know, accidentally leak it on purpose to the media. That kind of stuff happens. But if you actually physically, like, actually fill out a FOIA request and you submit it, a lot of times you won't get, now you might get the autopsy report, but you
Right.
won't get the actual pictures or the crime pictures. But all we can do is ask.
Yeah. And I
And
think
the truth of the matter is, even if they weren't, even if these phone calls that were also recorded but not submitted to the court and then added to the evidence, we can still request them because they're part of the case file, the total case file.
and think about this. When she think about the discovery that she got that had all the body cams and all the things, wouldn't that be like the full thing that I don't know, I would think that that would be what you would get, the full discovery.
Well,
Before they don't know exactly what they're going to present and they have to enter it all before or give it at least to the other side before. I don't know.
well, no, I mean, like, it just depends on what you request. you can ask for the case file in its entirety, and they can go through it, and they can say, okay, we'll give you the case file in its entirety, except we won't give you autopsy pictures or crime scene pictures. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's up to what they decide.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not going to hurt to try.
I've only done one ever. It was for Brian Laundrie, and I didn't get shit.
You
But
probably would now. Do it again. What'd you ask for?
everything, anything they would give me, I just put like anything related to Brian Laundrie's disappearance or arrest, and
When did
any
you ask for it?
like right after he was found.
That
It was
might be
before
why.
it was closed. I think it was either right before it was closed or right around the time that it closed. But yeah, I
Yeah,
bet you would now.
yeah, because well, I'll tell you, Florida has they call it the sunshine law, but
Uh-huh.
they have the most lax
Okay.
requests. I mean, like Sarah
Ooh.
Boone's
Well,
entire case, Sarah Boone's docket is all the way on, like that's how we're
yeah,
getting those letters. This court scans them and uploads them.
that's crazy. Well,
Now the rest of the stuff we have to ask for unless they put it. Sometimes they put it with the case file.
Amber and Kelly also submitted FOIAs. We all did it together at the same time, separate ones, but together. Like,
Uh-huh.
I don't think they've gotten them either because I haven't seen anything. I don't know if Amber's still here. She was earlier, but
Yeah. Yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff in Florida, B crumbs. Florida don't give a fuck.
well,
They will air all your dirty laundry out. They don't care. I found every time Jorge had been arrested, George had been arrested, and I found her Sarah and Brian's divorce.
ooh, what's your sign? That's cool. And I don't know. Then maybe we should try again with Brian Laundrie. But
Yeah, try again.
yeah. Well, I'm
I
good
know,
night.
and I'm about to end this. You guys, thank you so much for all of your help tonight. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
It's such a fun time. It
It
was.
was fun. So this is the plan for tomorrow. I'm not going to stream, but I will be on tomorrow night after on Allie's channel cuz we're going prom dress shopping after school, and that's not even till like 2 o'clock. So well, I'll be back in plenty of time and give you guys all the updates. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we find the dress of her dreams
Yes.
and we only have to go shopping once.
Oh,
All
16.
right.
Yes, I hope so too. I think that you will. I have
I do
faith.
too. I think we will too. So I'm going to end this for now, and good night. And thank you to everyone. Thank you to the mods. Thank you, Allie, for being here. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Good night.
Thank you guys. Bye.